Back, just like I told you, y'all. It's the Roos theory. Gonna bring on my dude Andrew Tucker World shortly, and we gonna chop it up. We gonna chop it up. Tucker Army about to come through, and look for that Q&A. Hopefully, Ray Mercer will be joining me and Andrew Friday. I'm not sure the time yet, but probably sometime late evening or afternoon. It should be me, Andrew Tucker, and Ray Mercer. Maybe even trainer James Bashir will come through because he and Ray Mercer's pretty cool. We could just have a free for all of us on here, you know. Maybe even Kurt will come through, you know. Boxing Wave, everybody, showbiz now. Everybody come through. I do believe Andrew's about to join me. Tell everybody we live right now. If you're watching, go to Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, whatever you on, any of these social media joints, and let the people know your dude Jay Roos is going live with Andrew Tucker. Tucker Army about to mob up on y'all, about to roll through, drop some pugilism bombs on y'all. Wonder why my camera's reversed on StreamYard. What's that about? Hey, what's up to you, man? Thanks for coming through. Boxer aficionado. Thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. We're going to talk some upcoming fights, upcoming potential fights. Just waiting for my dude, Andrew, to come through. Hopefully that link works. If not, I shall send you another one. Technology, y'all. Oh, here he is, y'all. I think Andrew's ready. What did I just do? And here we go.
What's going on, big bro? Can you hear
me? Yeah, I hear you just fine, man. You sound say something.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Okay.
Oh yeah, you sound perfect. Do I have like a delay or anything like that?
Okay, yeah, I hear you, man. Look who we got, y'all.
Do I have like a delay, big bro?
Building, y'all. We got Andrew Tucker here. And
big bro, do you hear a delay coming from my end? You hear like a delay?
What is that now?
I said, do you hear like a delay coming from my end?
Oh no, you sound crisp and clear, man.
I appreciate it.
You sound crisp and clear. I know my sound is never as good on StreamYard as YouTube for some reason.
Oh yeah, you sound perfect. I think it was kind of like at first kind of going in and out, but like as far as your audio, it sounds perfect.
Okay, yeah, I hear you good too. Hey Andrew, this guy's asking us, how do you see Zhang Caballero playing out? Good fight.
Is that
good to him too? Thank you, man. How do you see that fight turning out, Andrew? Zhang versus Caballero.
Is that finalized?
Yeah, I believe so.
Oh wow, that's a good fight right there, man. That's a great fight right there, man.
Yeah, Yeah.
Oh, wow! When this
Yeah.
when they finalized, when they announced this one.
That is a good question. The date, uh, it's either I think it I think it might be February, but don't quote me on that. Might be
Oh,
February.
next month. What?
I
Wow.
think so.
Oh man, yeah, this year heating up already, man.
Yeah.
That's that's a great fight, man. I believe you have two two dangerous heavyweights right there, man, and two skilled dangerous heavyweights at that. Um,
Right.
you know, Agate Caballero is a monster, bro. What he did, I mean, he's been on a rampage, kind of like Daniel Dubois lately. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, beating
Oh, and he said it's on the undercard of the Beterbiev Bivol fight.
it's Viterbi of Bivol too
Yeah,
what?
it's on the undercard of that.
Oh man,
Wow.
wow. How
Wow.
how did I miss that?
That has to be a cold main event right there.
That has to be the co-main event. I don't see what other fights on that undercard, big bro. You know.
Golly, I just heard it too, and now I'm drawing a blank. I just heard the undercard. Yeah, the guy, boxer aficionado says the whole card is fire. Hey man, if you could put in the chat what other fights are on that undercard, because
I'm
I'm
about
drawing a blank.
I'm about to go check it out now because yeah,
Yeah,
man, don't feel bad, man. I've kind of been away a little bit myself. You know what I mean?
yeah. I just saw it too. I'm like, I don't even remember.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna go check that out now. So I'm glad the guys letting us know because we appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
a
I
lot,
know
lot,
we got
lot.
Dubois and Parker coming up.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting on that one. I can't wait for that one. I ain't gonna even lie. Like the Boss and Parker,
That
like
might be on the same card too. Matter of fact.
yeah. Let me go check this out, man. Hold on. Now
Yeah.
I okay. Now I think I knew that was on a major card, and I believe that I think that has to be on that is on Bivol and Dimitri Bivol and Arthur Baturbiev too. That is.
Yeah.
I'm finna look now
That's
though.
22nd, I believe.
But real quick, man, what you think about the fight? While I look this up real quick.
Man, I think Caballero's going to take it, man. I think his body punches is going to break Zhang down. I don't know if he'll stop, but I think he'll be more active because Zhang seems to have a stamina issue around round 4. He seems to get a
Mhm.
little gassed. So I think with those body punches that Caballero's going to try to land, I think that's going to make the difference. But Caballero has to make sure he don't get countered by nothing sneaky because Zhang has that sneaky speed where
Yeah.
dude is like 280, but he's not slow. People think he's slow and he's not. So I think Caballero by maybe like split decision or points.
Man, the uh as far as like so you say Caballero by probably like a split decision or you think
Yeah,
maybe a split or either a UD or a SD or
yeah, yeah. I don't think it'll be a knockout. I think Zhang's chin is too good.
yeah, he's too strong, bro. Like
Yeah,
like Agate is a monster as well. Like he's durable. He's durable as well. But
yeah,
Zhang's is slightly, and I don't look at the size, but I'm just saying he's big and he's strong and he can take like he can take power. Like he's a like how we call David Benavidez the Mexican monster.
yeah.
Well, Zali Zhang is the Asian monster, and and
Right.
and and I and I and I stamped that name. I stamped that name on him for he's an Asian monster. Like
Yeah. Tough.
whether people want to look at a certain fighter and stuff like that, and and say he might not be what people thought he was and stuff like that. But the thing is, these heavyweights are still dangerous. You know what I mean? And it can be on a night where a heavyweight could be losing. Could be dominated. You know what I mean? Losing rounds, and then it's on sometimes going to take that one shot to that chin, that temple, or that jaw. You know, and that's gonna be the difference. So that's the thing about heavyweight division. We used to say this all the time, big bro. The heavyweight division is predictable and unpredictable at times. So you never know what's gonna happen when you have two monsters in the ring.
Absolutely, man. That's 100% true. It's like sometimes it just comes down to who lands first. And thanks to he dropped the undercard. It's Boatsy
I,
versus
I
Colin Smith. Do
Yeah, I
you
got
see
it
it?
right here. It's
Are you pulling it up?
this is crazy. Yeah, yeah.
It's nuts. And it's on his birthday,
Bro,
man. Shout out to you. Happy early birthday, man.
happy birthday.
Wow,
Happy
that's the
birthday.
card, man. And I according to Prince Turkey, it'll be affordable too. He's not gonna charge like $80 for it.
Wow, man. Are you
That's the card
serious?
there.
Wow. Hold
I
on
thought
now.
Warren Parker were gonna be the
Hold,
main event. That's not the main event.
hold on, bro. I think I'm looking at the wrong. Is I'm looking at the first fight undercard? I think I might be off. Yeah, I'm looking at the first fight undercard. Oh my goodness. I'm so off. It ain't even
Oh
funny.
no, man. It's so much going on in the boxing right now. Like I said, thanks, appreciate it. No, thanks to you, man. I appreciate you dropping that info on us. Boxer aficionado, man.
Wow, bro. I
Yeah,
think I
Prince Turkey ain't playing around, man. He's pretty much taken over boxing. Brought the Ring magazine back, and
um I gotta be honest with you, big bro. He has taken over boxing.
yeah,
I mean, let's just go ahead and be
yeah,
honest.
yeah, he has. Yep.
It's
Yeah,
nobody not gonna be able to match it. Nobody.
nobody.
Wow, bro. So I actually got it right here in front of me. Okay, and
Okay.
so this is amazing. So you ready for this lineup, right?
Yeah, drop. Wait, drum roll, y'all. Andrew Tucker's about to drop this knowledge on you guys. Let them know what it is, Andrew.
All right. So I'm gonna work my way up. So it's a lot of like I got like the guy our great brothers in the chat was telling us. It's a lot of great. All these fights are amazing, and so I'm gonna start with Joshua Buatsi versus Callum Smith. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Whoa, that! Oh my goodness! That this is some. Now, I ain't gonna lie. No disrespect to none of the fighters on the card or the leading up to the main event, but it's a little biased. It's a little
Yeah.
biased because all these fights is literally like attraction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Joshua Buatsi versus Callum Smith. Oh my goodness. Okay. Zali Zhang. How in the world is that? I don't know how this order is kind of a little off.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have Zali Zhang versus Agit Kabayo. That's gonna be oh my goodness, bro. I don't
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let's get to it. So Virgil Ortiz versus Israel Madrimov. Oh my god, no. Say it ain't so.
Wow.
So all y'all talking about, oh, we don't know who Israel Madrimov. Man, I've been covering this kid Israel Madrimov for 3 years. He's like some of our me and Jay Roos highest viewed like live commentary fights on our big channel, Andrew Tucker World channel, bro. Like
Yeah.
highest viewed. Israel Mazarov been a monster. The difference between us and several other channels, not big bro. I'm sorry. I'm finna probably hurt some feelings, but it's no disrespect to nobody. We were worldwide boxing platforms. People tends to cover a handful of fighters in America. No, we cover worldwide. That's why we knew who Israel Madrimov was, and that's why we knew that was going to be a tough and a dangerous fight for Terrence Bud Crawford moving up to 154. But I digress. So you have Virgil Ortiz Jr. versus Israel Madrimov. My goodness, these two styles, bro. I don't know. Let's keep going. We're gonna get into that. Carlos
Yeah.
Adames versus oh my goodness.
No.
Hamza Shiraz. Oh my. It's on dreaming, big bro.
That's another good one.
It's on dreaming. I gotta
Yeah.
be dreaming.
Shout out to Teddy in the building. Shout out to you, Teddy, in
Shout out.
Jamaica.
Shout out to Jamaica, man. Oh my goodness, big bro. Is on dreaming.
Yeah,
Okay, let's
that's
continue.
a crazy card, dude.
Oh my goodness, bro! I thought this was a main event all by itself. Shakur
Yeah.
Stevenson versus Floyd Schofield.
Oh, wait, what? What was
Shakur Stevenson versus Floyd Schofield. Kid
that? That's
Austin.
all on the same card?
That's all on the same Turkey. It's not ain't nobody doing it like Turkey, bro. I don't care. Listen, ain't
Wow.
nobody. He has taken over. He's taken over the spurt, bro. Bro,
Wow.
listen, bro. Shakur Stevenson versus
That
that.
fight.
There, you like that's gonna be a it's gonna be intriguing.
Yeah, that's nuts right there.
And then the co-main event, like it should properly be, Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker.
Yeah, that's wow.
I'm a little nervous about that one, bro.
Yeah, I first said Dubois and then I switched to Parker, man, but it's a toss up.
It is most definitely a toss-up, big bro. Don't feel bad, man.
Yeah.
Because any one of these, listen,
Like,
hey, big bro, both of the boys have been in. They have been in a bag, man, lately.
right. Yeah, that card is, man. That's more stacked than the days of reckoning, man.
Man, this was the edges most definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, and last but not least, for the main event, as we already know, Arthur Batervia versus Dimitri Bivol. My goodness, the rematch, and they're at it again. This card is a beautiful display of a great for some evening, night, whatever your region. This is going to be epic, big bro.
Yeah.
You might have to like kind of work something, kind of fix something in that schedule. I think either we have to combine all the channels together and we all come together and go live on this one, bro.
Yeah, because that's nuts, man.
That
I
is
know,
wild.
like boxer
Excuse me.
aficionado said, we're getting spoiled. Yes, there's so many good fights. We getting spoiled now. It's like now we can't settle for no rinky dink fights after cards like this.
Man,
Teddy
this
said
is
he's still riding with Joseph Parker. Yeah, Parker's focused, and I don't know, man. That's a hard fight to pick.
man, both of these guys has been destroying guys late. Man, listen, if anybody thinking, if anybody thinking two fighters are going to give each other problems and how they're going to challenge each other, Daniel Dubois will get challenged against Joseph Parker, bro. Like his confidence is on a whole nother level lately.
Right.
His skills have always been there, but now he's gotten to a point where now he is just most definitely showing you that he can be skilled, and also he's gonna go for it. If he need to go to war, if he need to go in the trenches and break you, he gonna do so. And the thing is like what he showed me, what Joseph Parker showed me. I'm gonna get to Daniel Dubois as well because that kid, a lot of us been saying this, bro, a long time ago. You know what I mean? That it's gonna be to a point where he's gonna get pushed, he's gonna get challenged, he's gonna get tested, and he's gonna deal with adversity. I think a lot of us were saying this a while back. He dealt with adversity. He was hanging out in the he's like he failed. He dealt with adversity. He was in the shadows for a while. A lot of fighters, recently was in the shadows, was down, dealt with adversity, went back to the drawing board. But now I got a chip on his shoulder, especially after that Usyk fight. Look what Daniel Dubois was doing. He had a chip on his shoulder after he felt he stopped Usyk.
Right. Right.
And he was knocking out 300 plus pound Gerald, baby. That's not easy. I don't care what nobody have to say. That's not easy.
Definitely ain't easy.
In that war was like a mod, bro. That was like a throwback heavyweight type of fight between them two, bro. You trying to tell me that this kid ain't had no chip on his shoulder? He showed you in that fight. Didn't he stopped a very dangerous, hard hitting machine in, oh my goodness, Philip Herkovich. I knew he was going to beat him, but to stop him the way how he did it, bro.
Yeah, because that started off shaky, man. He got hit by so many rights. I thought, oh, Daniel's in trouble, and that dude just started. It's like he got used to that dude's power. He's like, I ain't going nowhere.
Then you was like, man, I don't know what came over this dude. I was like, it's like this dude has like I don't know. He went to a whole other planet and it just became like
Yeah,
became a superhuman or something. Like,
yeah,
like, bro, he's walking straight through Philip Herkovich's hard power shots like it ain't nothing.
yeah. Yeah, he started walking through them punches, man. That's why I thought AJ was going. I'm like, man, if Hergovich is doing that, like AJ gonna have a field day. But I don't know. AJ was like, oh,
Joshua like, okay, I digress.
yeah,
you know, you know,
Joshua hands
it
down
went
here.
back. It
Like,
went back to that little clown. That little video. I know you know what I'm talking.
I was like, what? Yeah, yeah. I was like, what's going on here, man?
Yeah, man. Big Bro. I don't know. We'll probably
Daniel,
have to
yeah,
say
what's
that
up?
one.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
it's
Joshua.
like AJ. I don't know. I think after that Ngannou fight, maybe he thought he could just do what he wanted, and Daniel Dubois is levels above Francis Ngannou.
Right. It was
So
a. He was ready for the fight, and he ain't making no excuses, and
yeah,
he ain't making none. So we not gonna make none for him. But all I
right.
do know is that it was somewhat of a distraction they swept over the rug. But I
Oh
feel
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel
Right.
rematch. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if it's a different outcome. Not saying that your boss can't win again, but I wouldn't be
Yeah.
surprised if it's not a more smarter, polished,
Bruno
focused,
said
100% more focused Joshua.
I think Frank Bruno just said the rematch could be totally different. I think Frank Bruno just said that.
Yeah, Frank Bruno. Oh man, legendary Frank Bruno, UK zone.
Yeah, and this card is nuts. Hey, what's the chat talking about? Shout out to Emmanuel, man. Teddy says, but he still has the broken orbital area. Couldn't be the same. He pulls his shoulders. He better stretch. Are you saying you talking about Daniel Dubois? I think his orbital bone is fully healed. I mean, after he took all them blows from Herkovich, I mean, I think it's totally. I think he's fine.
Then more than enough time to recover.
Yeah,
how long that fight's been, or did he get injured doing sparring or something?
yeah. From what I know, he's fine. And yeah, that fight where he got against Joe Joyce was like what 3 years ago or something.
Against who are you talking about?
Dubois versus Joe Joyce. Wasn't that like 3 years ago when he
Oh
got that?
wow, yeah, that's been a while because
Yeah,
he had since then he went through Miller. He had Usyk and then Usyk, Miller,
Hergovich,
Hergovich, and did he have somebody after that?
probably Lorena, Kevin Lorraine or something. Or
I
was that
got
before?
you. I got you real quick. I'm finna go through this like check real quick.
Yeah, that orbital bone should be solid, more solid than before.
Oh yeah, man. He's more than healed if it's been since the but I just know that, like a proper exercising and stuff like that over that time frame most definitely gets it back, and get that
Yeah,
body with the bones. And then I don't know if they intake certain herbs, do we?
yeah, I don't know. Oh, Emmanuel said that fight was in 2020, so that was 5 years ago.
That's what I thought. You talking about Joe Joyce? I was like, shoot, he don't
Yeah,
had like
yeah,
he don't
that's even
had like
more
six
than I
fights, well,
thought.
4 fights, 5 fights since then.
Yeah, that was a minute. Oh, shout out to Bon Scott. He says, I give Dubois a pass. He fought Joyce when he was only 23 years old. People seem to forget how young he was and still is. His resume for such a young guy is
He's on
solid.
Yeah, he's only 27 years old, and I didn't forget. I was like, darn, that felt like forever ago. I know I didn't forget because he had like so many fights since then.
Yeah, that was a while ago, man. So his orbital bone should be completely healed at this point.
Yeah, he
Anything
saw. So the last fight, Big Bro, was Anthony Joshua, of course.
Yeah. I don't know about that, Teddy. You said no bone is ever the same once it's broken. They always say once a bone heals, it's even more
And,
solid.
and when his bone was broken. What we talking about doing? Which fight? The Joe Joyce fight?
Yeah, the Joe Joyce fight. Remember, he had that orbital bone while he
Oh,
took the knee.
you talking about the orbital bone within the eye, the bone, the
Yeah,
eye bone. Oh no, man, no, no. I'm sorry. I don't just. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, that's been recovered. They talking about 5 years
yeah,
ago.
yeah. He
Since
has to
then,
be.
he's every bit of fighting. Oh my goodness, he had so many
I
fights since
mean,
then.
Hergovich would have rebusted it over.
Yeah,
Hergovich.
he would have. Yeah, because he could have retired him if that's the case. Because since then,
Yeah,
he went up against. I mean, he had a knockout over this dude Dinu. I don't know if I'm saying his last name. He had knockout over this dude Dinu since the Joe Joyce fight. He went up against this dude Joe. Can he pronounce that last name? He knocked him out. He with Trevor Bryan, and
yeah.
he knocked my guy Trevor Bryan out. You know, he knocked out
How
Kevin
about that?
Lorena. He knocked him out. He lost to Usyk. That's controversial because some people thought he may have stopped Usyk with the body shot. That
Yeah,
some people
I
felt
I thought that was a legit shot against Usyk personally.
right, and then he didn't. After that, he had a chip on his shoulder. Stopped the big 300+ pound volume puncher in Gerald Miller. Then he
Yeah,
knocks out Philip Hergovich, and then he knocks out Anthony Joshua. Nah,
yeah.
he's been. Nah, he's solid within great shape. Big bro, what you think? You know, for a lot of within these fights, you know, he's fully recovered, fully healed, and then on top of that, he was taking decent power shots from a lot within all these fights I just mentioned since the JoJo's fight. He showed no, not unhealthy or nothing like that, nothing severe or nothing. I mean, great shape to me,
Yeah,
good health to me.
yeah,
Joseph Parker most definitely but that one thing I gotta be honest about Joe Parker is another challenging fight. And I think based on styles, I think this is gonna be slightly just maybe a little tougher than him facing the likes of Anthony Joshua and Philip Herkovich. And I'm just saying based on style. But if if Daniel Dubois get in there and get in there and just basically come with a very solid game plan and execute in a smart fashion, similar to like how he did with Joshua. Yeah, if Joseph Parker not on top of his top of things and being smart and being reckless at times, Daniel Dubois have become a smarter fighter. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
yeah,
He's become more of a technically sound, skilled, dangerous boxer puncher. He's not just no combination puncher, boom, boom, body, head, body. He's working the jab to the body, sticking the jab to the head. He comes with the counter, boom. Then it's so he's properly setting up his punches. He's being smart with his punch selection. What you think, big bro?
right.
What you think, big bro, when it comes to Daniel Dubois?
Yeah, man, I think he's definitely improved in especially in the heart department. You know, he wanted to prove that he's not a quitter. And I mean, because when I picked him to beat Hergovich, when I saw them first couple rounds, I'm like, oh man. And then he said his dad said something to him, and then that just flipped the switch for him. He don't want to look bad in front of his family, and once you get labeled a quitter, you're gonna do everything in your power to try to prove people wrong. And the fact that he didn't quit against Miller, he didn't quit against AJ because AJ wobbled him in that last round in the fifth round. AJ had him hurt, and Dubois came with that little quick punch, like, dude, not tonight. And
Not
he's
yeah.
a tough guy, man, because Daniel don't seem to be. He's almost childlike. I'm not trying to diss him, but he's kind of childlike. Like he doesn't feel fear. He just enjoys the moment. He's not scared. He's not intimidated.
Yeah, but
So
he's also still young, so he's still kind of going through that phase where like, but I'm a grown man at the same time. He had to let Joshua know, man, who you think
yeah,
you talking to, bro? I'm a grown man. Like,
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying, I don't care if I was 19 or 20 or 31. I'm a grown man. He's 27 years
Right,
old, and he had to make this. He had to let Joshua know, I love you, because I know he do. He respect him and he honor him.
yeah,
But you think that I'm gonna respect you enough to just sit there and let you do what you want to do and think you can intimidate me?
yeah,
No, bro. And he showed him. And that's what I loved. I love the fact that he did that to my guy, Anthony Joshua. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Because sometimes you have to be put in your place. No, I don't care if I'm 30 years old and you 1,000,000 years old. We come in to fight, and this is what we do. We're fighters. So, with love and respect outside the ring. Inside that ring, you gonna get every bit of me.
Absolutely.
And that's what Daniel Dubois showed the great Anthony Joshua, bro. And he had a
Yeah.
little bit of Tyson going on up in that Philip Herkovich fight a little bit too. And he showed a little bit of that against Joshua. Joshua like, oh, Joshua looking over this like, okay, young man, I see you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right. I got something for
Yeah.
you. Bah! And Daniel Boss came back with one. Bah! Yeah, I got right back at you.
Yeah. No doubt, man.
Yeah, it was. I think it'll be different. It most definitely be different in the rematch, though.
Let me ask you this, Andrew. Do you feel Dubois overlooking Parker since he went in the ring and called out Usyk? He's talking about everybody but Parker almost. Do you think he's overlooking him, or do you think he's just doing interviews? Do you think he's is he feeling himself a little bit?
I think he have high confidence, and I think right now, as this young man slowly, gradually gets to that prime, he had high confidence. Every fighter need to have this. I promise. Every fighter need to have that high confidence. But overlooking Daniel Dubois is a smart fighter. No, he's not nowhere near. And people that I tell people, y'all gotta really, because some of these guys, big bro, they'd be like, yeah, Parker don't go sleep. Parker think he finna easily, you know what I'm saying, run over Joseph Parker. No, he respects Joseph Parker. He honor and respect. He loves this guy. This videos, he hugging him. He's like, hey man, we got to do this. As much as I love you and respect you as a fighter, and you a great guy even outside the ring, we got to do this, man. And same thing with Parker. Parker knows the beast that he's up against, so Parker is not overlooking him. And Daniel Dubois most definitely that guy that respects Joseph Parker. And I'm telling you, he loves this guy like a big brother. That he's respect him enough that he knows that he got to be smart and calculated in that ring. Power can be power. Power is good. Power is good. Being strong is good and all that. But come down to this fight, Parker gonna let this man know you're gonna have to bring skills that night, because thinking that you're only bringing size and power, you're gonna be sadly mistaken.
Yeah.
Which Joseph Parker has power once he sits. He can especially when he sits down on a good powerful forceful shot, setting it up properly. Then the boss most definitely go out to most definitely be careful. You better ask Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Wilder's, he was feeling them over. He was feeling them. Listen, as Dillian White. Dillian White was feeling them shots. You know what I'm saying? Ask so that Joseph Parker, no, bro. Remember who this is. Let's remember who Joseph Parker is. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget. I let people know. Do not know. No, this kid is smart. He's now getting older, getting more mature, getting more wise. He ain't sleeping on no Joseph Parker. And nobody, I'm telling you, this is gonna be a good one, though, big bro. I'm telling you. But I feel that I'm on the fence with it too. Like you were saying earlier, I'm with you 100%. I'm on the fence. I don't know who going to win.
Big man. It might come down to Andy Lee and Don Charles, man. Like who can come up with a better game plan?
Yeah, true. Yeah, very true. I think it's gonna be interesting.
Imply in the face-off that Daniel Dubois still has some quit in him, and I guess they're saying it's just gonna take the right thing to bring it out of him. I think you can frustrate Daniel Dubois with a jab, if you keep it in his face. I don't know if he'll quit again, but I think you can definitely get him to the point where he's at least thinking about, like, do I really want to do this anymore? I think if you keep a jab in Dubois' face, it kind of unravels him.
I think most definitely. I think that went out the window, though. I think like I think he's now just putting it all on the line. A lot of them fighters had to get to that point. Joshua, Dillian White, a lot of those fighters had to get to that point where I'm gonna just leave it all in the ring. I'm gonna tell you why it gets to that point, because it gets to a point where a fighter I know I can't lose against this guy. I can't. I want to make a statement, and so that's when we got a war between the trilogy of Wilder and Fury, the rematch. I'm at the third fight. Because both fighters weren't coming to lose. It's the same thing with Joseph Parker and Daniel Dubois in this case, bro. And he's not coming to lose. And the thing is, it's kind of hard to kind of like you get to a point where okay, I gotta fight, I gotta continue to go on and fight. He got frustrated. That's one thing I give him. I gotta be honest about. He got frustrated against Usyk. He knows he feels he landed a clean shot above the belt line, on down to them kidneys or rib, whatever. And he dropped them, and they gave him time, and he got a little frustrated, threw him off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, psychologically, that can mess with your head, your mind, or whatever. So I feel like that thrown him off. And then on top of that, I don't know if something came within the vision. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it was just that same eye that the bone was broken under within under there. What is the orbital within there?
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was the case. Getting hit with some clean shots coming from Usyk, after being frustrated and kind of being like, I don't know where I'm at, man. I can't believe this just happened. So it's a lot of things that can build up. It's accumulation of a few things. But as far as the quitter, I mean, injury is an injury, but at the end of the day, we come from times where warriors, they fight through it. It don't matter, broken hand, broken jaw, broken ribs. Hey, they barely can see, what I'm saying? Their vision is nowhere near no longer 2020, and they still fighting. So I know that's where we coming from, but at the end of the day, I don't know, man. They I think that the team felt, okay, we want to go ahead and want him to continue his career. While in his career so early, and you see how he come back to destroy.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man, but I know one thing, all that's thrown out the window, all that quitting and stuff, and they ain't the boys killing cats like this, all that's thrown out the window. He gonna go down, he gonna get back up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. You want to read some of these comments on the screen? Can you see that?
Let me see. I'm gonna go to the live on YouTube.
Okay.
I thought I had looked up. Let me see.
This one says Joshua fought so timid. Parker's taking that belt. Says Parker's taking the belt, man. That's what he said.
Yeah, he most definitely can take it. Show can. That's why I'm on the fence with this.
Yeah.
I'm on the fence, man. It's gonna be Big Bro. Like when you said that, I was like, dang, Big Bro on the same page.
Yeah, I know, man. That's a tough one. Shout out to Vaughn Scott. He says he's talking about the Joe Joyce fight with Dubois. Says plus he was winning on the cards against Joyce, who was a far more experienced fighter at the time.
Sure enough was. That's right, Bond. Sure enough was. They forget that too. I mean, I don't know. They be so quick to write a fighter off, and look, he come back. And how many fights later, destroying cats too, and not know anybody's. Just not know nobody's or whatever. I don't disrespect fighters anyways, but he wouldn't fight nobody. You said Anthony Joshua was a nobody, you don't know boxing. You said that Philip Herkovich, when the undefeated monster was 17-0 and gave him his first defeat, then I don't know. Y'all lost me. There, Gerald Miller was undefeated. You know what I'm saying? 26-0. Y'all, I don't know. Y'all lost me if y'all say he fighting some caliber opponents. You know what I'm saying? And I struggle to believe he stopped Usyk to the body. You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there.
Yeah,
it is what it is. But Usyk, my guy, don't get me twisted. Don't get twisted. But again, he got technical knockout. Technical knockout.
Yeah, I was pretty frustrated during that fight. Yeah, I still remember that like it was yesterday.
Oh my goodness, bro. I was like,
hey, who you got here? Andrew Emmanuel said, who you got, Madrimov or Virgil Ortiz?
Man, listen. Listen, bro. If anybody knows them two fighters, I do. And so all I'm telling you is that is going to be probably one of the best fights on that card in an absolute war. Virgil Ortiz is a dangerous, technically sound brawler, slugger, inside fighter, outside fighter, very dangerous counterpuncher, boxer puncher. And I'm telling you right now, you talking about the style. Kind of reminds me of a Conor Benn, those similar style than a Conor Benn, right?
Oh, explosive. Conor Benn. Wow.
So check this out, right? So then you have Israel Madrimov, a technically sound, pure boxer puncher, and he showed you guys that against Terrence Bud Crawford. And so the thing is, people say they know who he was. Some of us hardcore boxing fans knew who he was because we covered the sport worldwide, right, big bro?
Absolutely.
So the thing is, his style is going to be the most dangerous and most difficult. You talking about a triple G combined with a them guys are just built different. You know what I'm talking about, big bro? Them guys are just built, and I bet you our heavyweight fighter of Lazarenko will tell you the same thing. I bet you Alexander Usyk could tell you the same thing. I bet you Vasily Lomachenko will tell you the same thing. Israel Madrimov is a problem.
Yep.
Don't come at me with this half talking, no boxing, because we cover it worldwide and we study, big bro. As I'm wrong or right.
Madrimov, no joke.
Madrimov is a stylistic, problematic headache. And I'm telling you, Virgil could lose this fight. His first defeat, he can lose it.
I picked Madrimov to win it.
Man, Madrimov can win it, bro. And he can win it in a way that maybe this kid wasn't prepared for. Now, don't get me wrong, because Virgil is a highly skilled. Like, listen, I love this kid, right? I followed him for some time. And so this stylistically, this is an entertaining fight because both of these guys gonna challenge each other. I'm not saying this ain't gonna be no great fight, because Virgil can very well with a properly executed game plan and knowing how skilled he is, and not see people think he could just dominate, just being explosive, showing hand speed, awkward punches coming from weird angles and stuff, boom, mixing up to the body, boom. He can be explosive. He could be on some Canelo type stuff. You know what I'm saying? But Israel Madrimov can be that person too, but he can be a more technically sound fighter, if you know what I mean. More of the pure boxer puncher. You get what I'm saying, big bro?
Yeah.
So he can separate by outboxing and dominating by outboxing. You know what I'm saying? The boom, stabs to the body, stabs to the head, boom, come with an overhand, boom, straight cross, boom, in and out, boom, work angles, pivot. He can show you, he's showing this against a highly skilled, masterful boxer in Terrence Bud Crawford, who he lost against. Yeah, it was unanimous decision for Terrence Bud Crawford. But he went up against an undefeated fighter, but he went up against a decorated fighter that had participated in a lot of games and that had a long amateur career, big bro.
Right.
Israel Madrimov, them type of guys is always going to be a problem. Them Alexander Usyk, Israel Madrimov, them Dmitry Bivol type of guys is always going to be problems.
Yeah.
Because he's one of those.
Foreign fighters are built a little different.
Yeah, most definitely, big bro.
Them dudes are mentally tough. Like, all they do is eat, sleep, and train.
That's true.
They don't party. They don't do drugs. They live a very clean life. And so when you fight these guys, it's near impossible to break them mentally because, like, what you going to do to them that's going to bother them?
Yeah, and it's like, it's going to be hard to break them.
But
they'd be so masterfully skilled. Right. That could be a whole other headache. You know what I mean?
I know you mix skill in with the heart, man. You got a nightmare.
Yeah, that's be like you get in that ring, be like, dang man, I know I can beat this guy, I'm good, but dang, where this come from? You know?
Right,
that come from all them got their amateur fights and participate in all them games.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey man, I told people, I thought, hey, we went to the movie theaters, and I think I probably told you this before. I've been telling you guys here now. We went to the movie theater. Everybody around me. But this guy Bivol only got a little bit. It ain't about size, and it wasn't all about the size. Oh, he got a little bit of fights. He only got 10 fights. He unexperienced, not knowing that this man had 80 something amateur fights. He participated in a few games, 80 something amateur fights, barely lost none, and seeing so many different styles. That's gonna be the problem. Some of these guys have seen so many different styles, so sometimes a longevity as far as in the amateurs, and then you compete on the Olympic level. Sometimes that can be the slight difference, and sometimes that can prepare you more than ever. When you get up to a professional, you seeing the same thing, and then when you run up against the best guys, considered the best elite level guys. Not saying they're not, because they are, but these guys are cerebral, supreme elite level, masterful boxers. And that they seen that, oh no, I can beat this style. Oh, what he doing? Oh, he got a little power, he hit a little hard, and he outboxed Canelo. Dimitri Bivol. And I was
Yeah.
like, and I told people it was gonna happen. Everybody in the movie theaters wanted to take my head off. And now, and it's right, and I don't know if y'all heard it when you go look at that live at me at the movie theaters a couple of years ago. You probably hear some people like, you think you right, you know what I'm saying, get all about. You probably heard people, you know, they got silenced though a little bit because I told them, and they were trying to get excited because they felt that the robbery was gonna take place. I was like, nah, they can't rob this man. They tried to, but nah. And Canelo, my guy, you know what I'm saying. I predicted a lot of his wins was gonna be the way it was. But I can tell you right now, the fight that's coming with him and Crawford. I got Crawford, but it's gonna be a great fight though. I mean, if they sleeping on Crawford, they counting them out. But okay, we gonna see.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, dude, Teddy Atlas said it best. He said Crawford hasn't learned how to lose yet. So that's always a tough guy. You know, it's not like Canelo's getting beat, but I mean, Canelo has a couple losses, so it's going to take a lot to make Terrence Crawford to kind of co-sign a loss. He's going to
Yeah.
go in there like, nah, dude, I don't care what you weigh. I'm not going home without this W. So
And he
it's
don't know how to lose. I mean,
right.
even when the fights got shaky, he still don't know how to lose. He have
Yeah,
never lost. And on top
right,
of that, they're gonna be like, well, he haven't fought nobody. Canelo got a beautiful resume. I can never take that away from him. He fought killers, and and to say that he's not a skilled fighter, them guys, I don't agree with them guys. They're lying. He's a masterful, dangerous boxer puncher. But the thing is, he's going up against a fighter that's going to edge him on skill level.
right.
And that's all we've been saying. It's gonna be the difference. You know what I'm saying? I don't just look at the Spence fight. No, I look at the Sean Porter fight. And Crawford didn't even. I think Porter's style threw Crawford a little off. I think Crawford really was pretty much just basically just getting in there, just flowing with Sean Porter. Because if he really deeply like if he wanted to, he could have separated a lot sooner and slightly start to dominate.
Right.
But the rhythm of Porter, it can be horrific. It can be stylistically, it can be a nightmare, could throw you off. You can't barely get into rhythm. Crawford was in rhythm. He was just getting slightly outpointed within them rounds. So when what Bo Matt told Crawford, big bro, in the corner, yeah, I think you down by two, a little bit. And Crawford was like, oh, I'm down. He's like, oh, okay. Went in there and stopped him.
Yeah. Yep.
Listen, man, y'all better understand this, bro. Y'all keep talking about this side stuff, bro. You said it best, big bro, and it's like another one of our guys said it best, but you said it best. Another of our guys was saying the same, but you said it best. When you got Crawford strong, Canelo strong too, strong fighter walking around. His walk around weight be like 180 when he's not fully preparing for a fight, right? His walk around weight be like 182, right? 179.
Yeah.
And you thinking that he can't be comfortable with a nice lean physique at 168? Y'all don't know nothing.
Yeah.
He gonna feel that's gonna be actually a comfortable weight because he is a natural. He's
exactly.
A natural 168 pounder, natural, because he's walk around weight. And you talking about rehydrate, whatever. They're gonna rehydrate bigger. Like Crawford will probably come in fit, so he'll probably rehydrate right there. Canelo gonna be in solid shape too, because he used to 175. He can fill in too, but Crawford can fill in just even a little better at 5'8.5" and with the longer reach.
I mean, and like I keep saying, people act like, well, I keep pointing out, Richard Torres Jr., a heavyweight, said that he got totally pinned by Terrence Crawford.
And Crawford used to spar, big bro,
well,
and he was sparring. And I don't mean to interrupt you, big bro, but he was also sparring back in the day with Tyson Fury. I heard.
Oh wow!
So you talking about a big old 6'9" Crawford and Fury like that? He give me probably, listen, the Crawford sparring with cruiserweights ain't nothing. He's strong. That dude deadlifting a couple of the pounds like it. Crawford is strong, bro, and he's gonna get his body is getting as you get older. You know what I'm saying, big bro. Your physique, you kind of get more.
Yeah, your man body.
Yeah, so Crawford is there at what 30? He'll be 30? He'll be 38 coming up September, like this year.
Yeah.
And so he's there. And he'll probably still, if he wanted to continue to go on, being in tip top shape. The dude don't smoke, he don't drink, he don't
Nah,
put none of that dangerous, harmful toxins in his body, deadly
right.
chemical. He is in tip top shape, excellent conditioning, stamina. He will be a problem for any and everybody within them weights, bro.
Exactly. Exactly. I mean, how many times do they need to see a fighter come up from a lower division to be the heavier dude? Holyfield did it. Usyk did it. Manny Pacquiao did it.
Yep.
Why do they think Terrence Crawford can't do it? Like, what are you guys talking about? And they act like Canelo is like this big, huge guy. Canelo's not no monster of a dude physically. I mean, he got some size on him, but it ain't like he gonna look like the Incredible Hulk next to
And,
Terrence Crawford. Like,
and,
what you
and
guys talking?
then them guys got to rehydrate. And Canelo admitted it himself. All these guys was bigger than me. He admitted it himself, big bro, that all these guys are bigger than me.
Right.
With the rehydration, come on, all these guys are bigger, and because you can look at it like, I don't know what these guys don't be knowing, but the last two fighters were bigger. Hami Mugia bigger,
Yeah.
Edgar Berlanga bigger. Crawford
Good
might be
point.
bigger.
Good point. That's a great point. They're not
Canelo
big,
admitted it though,
man.
big bro.
It's almost become Mexicans against blacks because I got all these people on my page talking about, oh, you picking Crawford because you're black. Well, let's look at it this way. AJ's still my favorite fighter, and I said Usyk was going to win the rematch. So if I'm
Yeah,
if I'm
you
racist,
did.
why did I say Usyk was going to beat my favorite fighter who happens to be black? It ain't got nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with skill. Crawford has more tricks in the bag than Canelo. I see Canelo fight one way every fight. He stalks you down and breaks you down. And he couldn't even knock out Charlo, who was begging to be knocked out. He couldn't even knock that dude out, and he was pretty much holding up a sign saying, "Please knock me out." He couldn't do it. So you think he gonna knock out Terrence Crawford? And it's not happening. It is not happening. There is no way Terrence Crawford is gonna get knocked out by Canelo. He switches.
Hey, big bro. They think, like you just said, they think he go just sit there and be like,
Yeah,
"Hey, Canelo, hey, you can land right here, right here. Pick your choice. I'm getting this big bag, man. It's all on you, champ."
right.
No, no,
Yeah,
he ain't finna sit there. Canelo might struggle with that movement of Crawford. Crawford could be like a cheetah, a cat sometimes.
right.
When you take that nigga, when you think you finna hit him, he can get hit. And if sometimes he'll play with you. So because sometimes
Yeah,
he can be masterful and not let you hit him. But if you do hit him, because everybody gonna get his fighting, this boxing. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But if Canelo hit him and he take one of Canelo solid, he'll probably just test it out, be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you got a little power, but he ain't finna let you just keep hitting him. He probably gonna tease you, let you know, yeah, I'm gonna see if you can knock me out, because I'm one of them guys too. I'm strong, and yeah, I build my chin, I build my head strong, my chin, my jaw, my body, yes, but I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. I'm gonna make you work." And what happens when Canelo dealing with solid movers? And Crawford at times gonna go probably on that inside, and he feel he can be faster. He gonna get in and get off, and then he gonna make a miss. So it's levels to this game, and both of these guys on that level. But Crawford can separate because he is one of the top masterful fighters. Bivol, Crawford, Alexander Usyk. I can keep naming a few. Some might slightly separate from the others in ways when it comes to certain styles, because sometimes they can best possess but two or three, right? Styles.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't understand how people don't see it. I mean, they keep talking about, well, Crawford didn't look good in his last fight. I've never seen one fighter in the history of boxing that looked good every fight. Holyfield looked terrible when he fought Bobby Ches, who was a cruiserweight that moved up to heavyweight. He looked horrible. Next fight, Holyfield blasted Mike Tyson.
It's
So
true.
you
Yeah.
can't go by the last fight. You have to go by the career. Go by the career. Don't
And that
go by.
last fight was a beautiful fight. The two skillful master technicians going at it. That was a decent fight.
They
And
just look at it like, well, Crawford didn't get the knockout, so he sucked. Well, every
and
fight you
how he
can't.
was gonna get a knockout against a fighter that he moving up to his weight class and one of the best fighters in that weight class. And on top of that, he's a skilled fighter himself. Like,
Yeah,
what you
you
think
can't
it was
knock
gonna be
out
easy?
everybody.
No, it's the problem is that these guys don't know and they don't follow the sport. They like to take fighters, take things away from the fighter, to crucify him, to say he could. They gave up on a fighter, but that same fighter they gave up on, sooner or later they end up praising because they thought he was gonna give up and no longer be the same. They
Yep.
don't never ever judge a book by its cover, man. That is the problem. That is the problem. And that's why I love when these fighters like a Daniel Dubois, a Joshua, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like when these fighters come back, you know what I'm saying? When they go back to the drawing board, they go down within the shadows and rise from the shadows and come back and dominate fighters that y'all say, oh, he gonna get knocked out against. I love when he proved people like that wrong, because it ain't over until it's over, and we are not in the minds and hearts and training and preparation like these fighters. We're not in these fighters' body and mind and hearts. So some of us can be like, we can understand Big Bro to a certain extent. Oh, no. This is only a few things he need to correct. But these are warriors. No, they want to keep proving themselves. Defeat is part of the game sometimes, Big Bro. You know this.
Absolutely.
We've been watching for a long time. It's part of the game. Sometimes it can make you stronger. And whatever kills you makes you stronger. And that's the mentality of a high percentage of these fighters have.
Man, what you're saying is so true. In fact, I've heard Teddy Atlas say this. A lot of the old school trainers wouldn't even work with you unless you had a couple losses. Because they said if you're undefeated, you ain't learned nothing. So they wouldn't even want to work with you if you, like, say you 20-0. They like, oh, you just like you're not fighting nobody. You're not fighting these seasoned fighters. They want to see you come back from adversity.
That's
you
right,
can't
bro.
come back from adversity. You don't have a champion mindset. Champion. Even the best punchers in the world, George Foreman, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, all of them have taken losses.
Yes, sir.
So and all of them have come back. So when people act like, well, you had a fight where you didn't knock this guy out, George Foreman didn't knock everybody out. Rocky Marciano didn't knock everybody out. That doesn't mean you didn't have a good fight. It just means you had a tough opponent. They forget the opponent has something to say about the fight too. Like, he's in there fighting. They act like it's just one guy in the ring. The opponent has something to say about it too. And if the dude that Terrence Crawford fought last, that dude is no pushover.
And he was one of the best fighters in that weight class, Big Bro.
Yeah,
you got to remember, people got to know that Crawford moved up to his weight class.
Exactly.
And he's one of the best at that weight class.
Exactly. They're gonna learn, man. Hey, can you read that question on the screen? Can you see that?
Here we go. Okay, I'm here now. Here we go.
Okay.
So which one? Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Showing Big Bro some love and joining us here. Which one was the comment? Oh, okay, I see it now.
It says, how's the chat see Bacoli versus a Jaguar?
I
got that one, man. I got Bacoli by 5th round KO. Devastating.
Man. Listen, man.
Bacoli's monster, bro.
Yeah, listen, you got two explosive monsters right there with crazy power. Effie Jabba, I think he's solid. I think he's become more polished because he was, I think he went back and sharpened his craft a little bit more. I feel like he was kind of struggling against certain fighters and certain styles. But I think ever since that that loss to Frank Sanchez, I think that allowed him to come back and just be more of a deadly power puncher. I think he's become more technically sound. Like how he's working off his jab to set up the 2-punch, 3-punch combination with a body head. I like how he's properly setting up his punches now. I think that Martin Bacoli, slightly better timing and more of the more, I say, slightly better skill of a counter puncher. Like, it's just sometimes you don't see it coming because he's sneaky with it, and then he can be, and then the grit, the toughness, the mental fortitude of this guy. He can be relentless. You know what I'm saying? He can throw bombs to your
Yeah,
body, then come with another bomb to your head. You know what I'm saying? Perfectly timed power shot to your body into your head. And so like that
yeah.
that can be crazy, you know? Like that can
The
really, really
fact
be
is,
crazy.
McCollum's calling himself this generation's George Foreman, man. He's calling himself the 2025 Foreman, man. And what he did to Jared Anderson, nobody's done that. And
Yeah.
even Jared said, man, there's no way I should have fought that fight against this big dude. This dude is like close to 280 pounds. You don't go toe to toe nobody that weighs 280. I don't care if you got skills like Sugar Ray Leonard. You don't go toe to toe with a 280-pound man. You got to box that dude. You got to box. You cannot stand in front of Bacoli.
You
Nobody can.
cannot, no, you cannot at all. Not you
Uh-uh.
know. And the
And
thing is like maybe Jared Anderson was highly skilled heavyweight too, you know,
yeah,
like
yeah, he's no
so
pushover. And
yeah,
he was.
man. I
I
think
fucked him
Efia
up.
Jabba though is technically slightly he become more technically sound. So that's the thing about it. But I think the timing of Martin Bacoli and then how explosive he is at times too. Like that's
Yeah,
gonna slightly be the difference to me. Because don't get me wrong, like Efia Jabba can explode on you too. Once he finally once he set up a big shot and he caught you with some good hard power shots and he feel like he hurt you a little bit, then he comes on and you know he picks up the pace with being relentless at times. But he's more technically sound, you know what I mean? He can kind
right.
of have a little bit of be patient to set you up a little bit like a Joshua, a little bit, just a little bit. But I just think that Martin Bacoli is all can do it all. I think he can he can do it all. Like he's a
Right.
he can do it all, bro. Like he's just special.
Yeah. I mean, you heard Bacoli talk about everybody he knocked out in the gym, and I'm starting to believe him. He said he broke Dubois' nose, said he knocked out Usyk. Usyk said it didn't happen, but Bacoli said the only person that seemed to give him trouble was AJ. He said they kind of locked the door, locked the room, and they went at it. But AJ's like the only dude he said he didn't knock out in sparring, and so and two that shows everybody that's writing AJ off. Chill out with that. AJ is not done until he says he's done.
Yeah, he comes back to show like a lot of these fighters come back to show him every time. Like I mean, I just love it though because like once they thought he was over and done, then boom, there it goes again. Boom, there you
Right,
go. Then he's gonna lose this fight. Oh, there you go. Oh, yeah, he ain't the same. Oh no, he ain't there he goes again. Oh, they said, oh, he ain't got that monster in him no more. He ain't got that dog in him no more. Then he knocks the guy out. Oh, there he goes again. You know, so oh my goodness, these guys always judging the book by its cover is be so hilarious to me. Like they actually in the minds and the hearts and the body of these fighters.
yeah,
You know, you can look at the body language like, yeah, he ain't the same fighter. He may have slightly declined. He ain't as sharp, man. When you get older, you're not you're not gonna sometimes be the same fighter all the way completely you were at 26. As the fighter you are at 34, 33, 34. You can still be in shape or you can still have the skills, but as far as certain things, it might have probably slight decline, you know, in ways. But in the end of the day, as long as you're still sharp enough to compete with the fighter in front of you and still have the skills and you still have the power really barely goes nowhere.
right. That's true. That's 100% accurate. Look at George Foreman.
I knocked my guy straight out. You know what I'm saying? He beat Michael Moore.
Yeah, 44 years old or 45. Michael Moore was 26. Put him to sleep, and it wasn't a
Yeah.
TKO; it was a KO.
Hey, Foreman was like 45, right?
Yeah,
In that fight?
45. And in
Dang.
the words of Jim Lampley, it happened. It happened.
Hey, Cherry, let me see. I got
Hey,
Earl.
I accidentally banned Blue Baron. How do you bring somebody back? I didn't mean to ban him. What in the world?
I don't even see him. I
Yes,
don't see.
Blue Baron was banned. He's a moderator. How did I ban that dude? Hey, Blue Baron, if you listening, man, I apologize, bro. I didn't even
What the
try.
world? Me, bro, you was half asleep when you did that.
Yeah, I'm like, do you know how to bring people back?
Yeah, you can. I don't forgot. It's been so
How
long.
do you?
Yeah, I think you go to after you go to YouTube. Let me see. You go to YouTube Studio, and then you're gonna probably go to settings, and then you're gonna go to where it says channel. I
Uh,
think, and I think I'm about. Let me see.
yeah, I'm
You would have
like,
said,
I didn't even. Wow.
hold on. Gas said he said I want Bacoli versus Miller. That's solid. And then he says I hope. Chat Perry says I hope they hurry up with matching Bacoli against Zane. That's gonna be, oh my goodness, that's gonna scare. That's a scary fight. And then Bon Scott, our brother, he says, oh, hold on, we got Earl HL, our brother. He says maybe when Joshua fights Bacoli, he needs to box Bacoli for first couple of rounds, then go in for the ferocious finish. I agree. I agree with that 100%, Earl. And then our brother Bon Scott, he says, Bacoli, world sparring champion. Yeah, man, Bacoli is a goddamn like my little baby cousin say. Told one of my baby cousin told his dad, "You are a freak of nature."
That you a
But
freak of nature, huh? Wow. Yeah, some dudes, man.
Macaulay is a freak. He's different.
Yeah, Bacoli just one of them big farm dudes, man. He looked like he just be on the track, like he just be eating a 8-course meal in training, man. That dude's a monster.
he be he be pulling he be pulling tractors and stuff with
Yeah, he
chain
one of
wrapped.
them dudes. Yeah, he one of them ones. he one of them dudes like you hit him, he just smile at you.
And he running in snow like Rocky and Rocky 4.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Bacoli, yeah, Martin Balboa, dude. That dude is, and he's smart. You know, he's one of them dudes too. He'll smile at you and then knock you out. He's always smiling, and he could be
Yeah,
smiling at you like, "Yeah, I'm smiling, but I'm about to put you to the canvas."
yeah.
One of
Perot, man.
them
We got our brother Perot in the building. Perot in the building. Our brother, I miss my brother.
pure. Somebody said that Cotto's brother rocked Canelo. Who's Cotto's brother?
Oh, what's the name? They fought. Shoot, it's dang. It's Miguel Cotto. He's his oldest brother, his big brother.
Oh, okay.
Miguel Cotto, big brother. I forget his first name. Yeah. I think it's Angel. Shoot, dang, I forget his first name, but this was that was a long time ago, man. That was one of Canelo older fights. Yeah, Jose Miguel Cotto. Thank you, boxing.
Okay.
Yeah, Jose Miguel Cotto. Yeah, man, that dude was solid too. That's Miguel Cotto older brother.
Boxing aficionado asked a good question. He said, "Do we think Crawford will get a fair decision? I can already see Cheatham and Sutherland being the judges." Yeah, that's a good point, man. I hope there's no funny business because I just don't want to see Crawford get robbed by no shady judging. That's a good point.
I don't want to say because that can most definitely happen. I just wanted to be fair. You know what I mean? If whoever, if knockout happen, technical knockout via knockout, whatever. If it's unanimous decision one way, we knew it went that way. Let it be fair on both ends. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if Crawford win a unanimous decision, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know, bro. Like I don't know whether
Yeah, man.
when I said Canelo can't, pull off the UD or MD, I don't see it being no majority decision. I don't like if it's close, if it's a split decision, then that's good. That's tough. But UD, if it's clear UD, give it to him, give it to that man. But I just feel like Crawford can most definitely win a UD and probably not get it.
Yeah, that would be sad, man. If they do that,
Hey,
man,
Puro said Bud going night night. I don't think so. I don't think so, Puro. It's gonna be a good fight, but I don't think so,
I
bro.
don't see that happening.
Hey, Chet Perry says Andrew voice sounds like Deontay's to this day.
Today.
Well, I'm so angry. They always counting me out like I wasn't going come back and do what I said I was gonna do. But I've been knocking guys out to this day. Pawn sport.
Yeah, man. Where did that Deontay Wilder go? That dude went to smoke
when I say
ayahuasca.
when I say I'm gonna get a body, I'm gonna get a body. And I want a body.
Yeah, that Deontay Wilder's long gone. That dude been smoking ayahuasca, upper body looking like Snoop Dogg now. It's like, what's going on, Deontay? Come on, man. Come back to the sport.
Hey
Leave
man,
the
Deontay was a
witchcraft and
funny
the
dude, man, though, bro. Him with that Fury, bro. God, Lee.
Yeah. Oh, dude, Bon Scott has said a Jagba is slower than a week in jail. Wow.
Hey, man, it's time and crazy can be crazy though. I don't know, man. Shoot, I think, but Bacoli take some decent power shots coming from him, and he start laughing. Yeah, Jabba in trouble.
Yeah, dude. And the problem with F.A. Jagba, he seems to like he plateaued. It's like his style is too predictable. He's just like a 1-2 fighter, and I've seen him go down quite a bit lately. He's become very robotic, and they used to say AJ was robotic. I'm like, if you think AJ's robotic, check out a Jagba. That dude looked like something from a bad sci-fi movie from the '60s, man. It's just like this 1-2, 1-2.
Snap, bro. Hey, Puro said, to be fair, still don't think the fight gonna be made. Oh, snap, Puro, what you saying?
Wait, what is that now?
So Puro says, to be fair, still don't think the fight is gonna be made.
Oh, between Crawford and Canelo?
Did they set that date? Did they set the date? Did they finalize that date for September? Or
I thought
is
it
that
was finalized, but maybe it wasn't. I know if not final, it's pretty close.
yeah? So the only thing I could think of if they could, it could be kind of like some interference in between. But then that time between that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Something crazy can happen, but I know that I don't see why not. I don't see how it doesn't happen. But I feel that I strongly feel that Turkey Alashi really wants this event. Because I'm hearing it's gonna be probably some solid fighters on that card. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I feel like some people may feel like it's a mismatch and all this other craziness, right? But in actuality, sooner or later, these boys gonna be out of there. We're gonna be saying goodbye to Canelo and Crawford. Maybe see them coming back on some Pacquiao Floyd type stuff on exhibitions and all that, make some little extra money other than the little endorsement deals and other little stuff they got going on outside of boxing. But on top of that, I feel like this is a legacy to find a fight because you got two of the best fighters in the world, some of the best fighters in the world. But I feel like it's a legacy to find a fight, and I think Crawford is daring to be great by moving up 2 weight classes to challenge Crawford on Canelo for the undisputed crown, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think they fighting for those belts. So this is a big deal. You know what I mean? Like, this is a big deal. I mean, this is a legacy to find a fight between two greats. I mean, their legacy is already solidified. So them fighting each other, and it's even bigger for whoever wins.
Do people realize Canelo's last knockout was Caleb Plant? Do they realize that?
Big bro in this bed tonight. He in this bed this morning, bro.
That was his last knockout, and Caleb gave him a little bit of problems too. I mean, he knocked him out, but Caleb had his moments. So if Caleb can have his moments, imagine how many moments Mr. Crawford is gonna have.
Man, Crawford.
There's no way Caleb Plant is beating Terrence Crawford.
Man, Crawford been on a long roller coaster, knocking everybody out. He came up short with Israel Majabal because that's he moving up 154. Like, cut him some slack, man. And then on top of that, he's fighting one of the best fighters at 154. And this dude is big and strong himself. And this dude is a skillful, masterful fighter. Yeah. Okay, don't let them little pro fights fool you. Go back and look how the longevity of what this man was able to accomplish. come before turning professional. That's what we
Yeah.
missing. That's what we missing.
All them dudes from that, like the Ukraine and that part of the world, them dudes, like even if you beat them, you gonna know you was in a fight. Them dudes just don't go out easily. So I forget where that dude is from that Crawford fought, but I knew when I saw him, I'm like, oh yeah, he's one of them dudes that's gonna be different. I could
He's
just
from
look
over
at
there.
him.
He's from over there where Triple G's from. I believe
Oh,
he's from
from
over there,
okay,
Uzbekistan. I think, yeah,
yeah, them
Pakistan.
dudes
Oh,
tough.
I gotta go. Let me go look real quick.
Hey, can you hold it down for me 1 second? I'm gonna get some lemon water real quick.
Oh, I got you, big bro. No problem.
Okay, be right back.
Okay. Yeah, man. So I think, I believe it happens, Perot. Honestly, guys, I believe it's gonna happen because I think this is something that hard. I believe us hardcore boxing fans really want to see. You know, I don't see the mismatching. I don't see how it's a mismatching. All I know, you gotta get, like, the people say, you gotta get up to a certain weight class, get accustomed to a weight class, and fill in that weight class. Fight certain fighters within weight classes before just running up, to 168, and then you fighting, saying, quote unquote, the bigger, stronger fighter and skillful fighter in Canelo Alvarez at 168 more is used to that weight and filled out more, a whole lot of times at that weight, to fighting against certain caliber opponents at that weight, becoming undisputed at that weight. I get you. I get your argument. But at the end of the day, when you have great fighters, a time it comes every now and then, every blue moon, you have great fighters that can move up and easily dominate guys within these certain weight classes because they feel like they're on that certain skill, and we know they're on that certain skill level where they can compete. And then on top of that, they know they can comfortably, easily make that weight. They're up here sparring heavyweights and stuff, so they like the same thing as preparing. You can say, oh, well, it's a little different when you step in the ring. Yeah, but the ring is still inside that gym, and you have an intense sparring, and sometimes an intense sparring and working on certain things in sparring, sometimes you never know, it could probably sometimes be better than the fight, actual fight sometimes, especially when you have intense sparring. Light sparring different, yeah, but you just working on fundamentals. They do it all, you know what I'm saying? And when you talking about fighters that train hard, Canelo is one of them guys. They reminds me of the Manny Pacquiao's, the Miguel Cotto's, the Shane Mosleys, the Oscar De La Hoyas, the Pernell Whitakers, the Sugar Ray Leonards, the Robinsons, the Haglers, the Hearns, the Roberto Durans, the Alexis Anguelos. So I'm saying, so these are fighters that train hard. Crawford, you don't see him out here, every now and then have a little good time, but you don't see him out here smoking, drinking, doing all this wild stuff, because he's 100% focused mentally, physically, and emotionally. And it's the same thing with Crawford. I mean, same thing with Canelo, and those guys like a Floyd and all these guys. They stay in tip top shape, and so they keep Crawford. I tell you guys all the time, Crawford can walk around just like Canelo. When it's not, they always training and working out. Sometimes they had a little time with family and stuff, and they got other adventures and stuff like that. They go on, and certain things they do outside of boxing as well that they link to, right, to make money. So the thing is like the walk around weight for Canelo. Okay, 168, he rehydrate to 182. Okay. Or he rehydrate, solid weight, lean, nice little muscular physique. Sometimes he rehydrate, boom, 168 right there at 172. Crawford could come in like 173, 172 as well, right? Or Canelo could come in every bit of like 182, and Crawford could come in like 177. What's the difference? It don't mean really nothing. And their walk around weight sometimes be slightly a little bigger than that. So you talking about, both of these guys sparring with the likes of cruiserweights, on light heavyweights, cruiserweights, and heavyweights, and other than sometimes welterweights, you never know. Sometimes super welterweights, some middleweights, super middleweights, preparing for fights. But you talking about two strong guys. You talking about Crawford, a former wrestler, strong, used to toting weights, boom, boom, lifting way bigger than his actual weight. 200 plus, 150 plus. This guy's strong, man. This guy's strong as heck. That's what we missing. He's strong. He's powerful, like Canelo. Crawford is a natural 168 pounder. He's going to be comfortable at the weight. He's going to make it easy. He's natural. It's more because he killed himself for how long to make certain weights. He's always been a big 147 pounder. He's always been a solid 154 honestly a big 154 pounder, and right there solid at times, right there 160, and even 175. If Canelo makes 175, and I look at the physique, I look at the body, body mass, whatever. If Canelo can make 175, so can Terrence Bud Crawford, which is an inch and a half, inch and a half or longer reach, and he fills out perfectly well, in great shape. If Canelo weighs 175, Crawford can make 175. Honestly, I'm just being straightforward. His walk around weight, and some people don't even know it, be 180 something pounds, and he fills out perfectly. He fills out perfect. People, oh well, the weight might be an issue. He might be slower. No. He will come in a solid every bit of 168, 172. So the rehydration, boom, boom. But Canelo fills out bigger because he's used to 168, 175, boom, boom. I get it. But sometimes when you properly put on weight, that's what guys got to understand. That's what the boxing fans going to have to understand. When you properly put on weight, you can properly put on the weight the right way and the more safer way, where it won't hinder you or affect you in a fight. That these things can happen. Crawford is a disciplined fighter. So is Canelo. So they know what they have to do. If he feel like he couldn't make 168, he's going to tell you, oh, it ain't about just no money with him. It's about legacy with him. How many times undisputed he is? And you kind of sit up and tell me it ain't about legacy. Okay, I'm confused. You know what I'm saying? Canelo was about being the best. So his resume is solid. Crawford fought Olympians and stuff like that, champions, going across the pond over, fighting at one of their great fighters. So these guys have put themselves in position for this moment. This has to happen. If it don't, it has to be a great reason why. But this makes sense. People might not get it at first, but sooner or later they'll get it and understand that this fight makes complete sense. It makes. Oh, you back, big bro?
Yeah, what y'all talking about?
Oh, I'm still talking about the Crawford and Canelo situation.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man, to be honest with you, bro, I got David Benavidez against David Morrell. I think it's gonna be a great fight. I love the kid. I love Morrell, man. I love that Cuban style. I love this kid. I love his personality. I just love, as far as I respect the skill set. I respect what he does in the ring. Sometimes what we talk about all the time, the experience. Then on top of that, being able to do certain things that some boxing fans don't know that you know how to do. And then when you have another boxer, and then you have a trainer, and then another other boxer saying, yes, he can do those things if you're not paying attention on what he's displaying in the ring. So David Benavidez, to me, just the experience, certain things that the two slight advantages that gives him the win. And the thing is, no, would I be surprised if David Morrell won the fight? No. But would I be surprised if David Benavidez win the fight? Of course, being slightly or busier, and then hitting them, with more power shots, not just clean, solid shots, but regular clean, solid, effective shots, but hard, powerful shots. The hand speed is crazy. The timing is crazy. The relentless is crazy. The pressure is crazy. The effective aggressiveness is crazy. The movers don't do well. Did you not understand? Demetrius Andrade, one of the best movers, pure boxer punchers. You know what I'm saying? It didn't work. The Caleb Plant barely made it up out of that ring with him. That's another mover. What is the difference? Tell me. What is the difference between this kid, because I know what he possesses? What's the difference between this kid and those other great fighters? What is the difference? David Benavidez, I feel, can possibly take him into deep waters and score a technical knockout within that 9th to 10th round, bro. Maybe 8, maybe 9. I don't know.
Sorry, I'm stuffing my face, y'all. I'm eating a Hershey's. My bad.
Nah, it ain't a problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go grab my I'm finna probably hit the gym probably in a few hours, but I gotta go to Sprouts and grab my yellow dragon fruits. I'm on a three-day dragon fruit diet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got my beet juice. I got my aloe vera.
I got all that in there, boy. Yeah, the juices.
Yeah,
Boy.
keep that on deck.
Got all my herbs too. I separated. I substituted that with I don't no longer take that poison. So I'm on
Yeah,
thanks to a major inspiration, motivation over here to my well that's to my left. Yeah. Big bro. He was like, man, get off that poison 2 years ago. And 3 years, well, he been telling me probably for probably 4 years, but I finally did it 2 years ago.
I knew you
And
could do it, man.
and,
I
you,
knew.
and I know you see me in the gym, bro, tossing 200 like it ain't 200 pounds, like it ain't nothing. I was like, what the heck, bro? I'm tossing a 100-pound dumbbell. Like, what the heck? Feel like 20 pounds. Like, what the heck?
And that's easy.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, big
But
bro.
see,
Like,
it's
you was
easy
right
for
about
you now
all
'cause
the
you got all them weird chemicals and stuff out
yeah. Yeah,
to
you was
try to
right about that,
get addicted
man.
to this stuff, and then you feel like you need it and you really don't.
Yeah. Yeah, because the mental, they tell you, and it was severe, because it was two. It was the severe anxiety, the paranoid schizophrenia all them years ago, and I experienced and seen some horrific stuff and some graphic stuff, and a lot of life and death battles, and been through a lot of darkness, man. Walked through the darkness, and finally, met the Most High to the light, and I'm healed and made whole, man, free, feeling good.
This is the new Andrew Tucker, y'all. Putting out rap videos, got the hair growing.
Yeah, it
Y'all
don't
better.
got all crazy long on me and stuff. What is all this stuff coming from?
You gonna have me messing around and grow my dreads back?
Yours was long like how mine was back. I want to say probably right there in ninth grade. I think I got a lot of them pictures. I was small. Yeah, there was I was probably back them days, probably a buck 50, buck 60. I got a little more ripped. You know what I'm saying? Probably
Okay.
right there in 11th grade. I think I probably end up getting like 175 right there at 6 feet. And
Okay.
I was solid size, man. I had the one of them lean Bernard Hawkins builds back in them days. I should probably got some pictures up here. I could probably show them next time.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I would probably like 20, 21, 17, 18, 25. I got all those pictures. Yeah, man. Andrew Tucker got on that poison and blew up. So I'm off. So now it's time to get all that mess, all that trans fat and
I
steroid
know
fat, water fat off.
we got enough chemicals in the food we eat. They try to give us chemicals and everything else too. It's like, man, we like a big pharmaceutical cocktail, man.
Bro, that man ain't no man. You went deep on that one. That's the truth, big bro. Yeah, this foolishness with this president of ours and all that, but I ain't gonna get into that because I ain't trying to get your stream taken down, big bro. So yeah,
So
we
now you gotta
yeah,
you
yeah,
gotta go to Patreon if you want to be outspoken like nowadays.
yeah,
You got
man.
Patreon, bro?
What'd you say, big bro?
Do you have a Patreon?
No, but I do have a TikTok. We like 30,000 over there, so we can take that
Wow.
road. Yeah, we can take it over. We can take it over there, man, because we can bring the family over there. Because over there, bro, they ain't sensitive like one platform I know.
Yeah, I know. I know Kurt. Kurt is about to start a Patreon, and I know Carcino has a Patreon, and Kurt and Boxing Wave about to start a movie channel together. So
Kurt Boxaway.
yeah, they about to start a movie review channel them too.
Oh yeah,
So
that's dope. That's
a
dope, man. I'm gonna
lot
support.
going on in these computer streets, these social media streets.
Yeah, man. That's dope, man. I'm almost definitely. We're gonna support those guys, man. Show them love. Yeah, we got another channel, man. A boxing debate podcast channel with me and the other big bro. The one actually I'll be, being doing business with over there in Southeast Asia. For that
Oh,
little time.
he's the guy.
Yeah, Yeah, you see him like you go to the Jawbreakers podcast channel.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's him. You see me and him like on that
Okay.
banner. Like, yeah, that's my other big brother. Yeah, Big Dread
Hey, go.
305. Yeah,
It's
man,
called
he's had a
Jawbreakers,
lot
right?
of viral channels, man. They took down, over the years.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Like yeah, he
You got a channel called Jawbreakers, right?
yeah, it's called Jawbreakers Podcast.
Y'all go subscribe to that. Go subscribe, tell a friend, share, and yeah, let's blow that channel up, you guys.
Yeah, man. I think a lot of some guys found out that it's gonna be a raw, uncut, unfiltered debate channel mainly, other than podcast. So it's like maybe 400 people flew over there real fast.
Wow.
Yeah, man. It's only 2 months up, and I was like, okay, so y'all know it's finna happen.
Yeah, it's about to go down over there.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be Armageddon in these YouTube boxing streets, cause they
Wow.
thought we was a handful, but this Titan that's gonna get ready to come and join us. Get ready,
Wow.
cause he's known. Tommy saw that more young Pharaoh asked him do these viral dudes about that Big Dread 305. They're gonna give you the backstory. You know what I'm saying? He could more than likely, because being Big Bro, I know Big Bro like these hero terms, but I know we some powerful ones. But I
Yeah.
just know that he can be probably like that Thanos, though. He got all the Infinity Stones.
Man, man, like it's so much stuff that like I don't be saying on here. I kind of, you know what? I'm kind of saving my controversial stuff for my WJ channel just in case they want to get funny. I'll let them pull that one down. So
Yeah,
I save
yeah,
my
yeah.
controversial stuff for that one.
Because we got the NWJ, but we don't care if they put that Jawbreakers down either, bro. Because because that's ours too. I just want you to know.
Yeah.
So we can let it. We gonna let it. Because listen, Big Bro had from channels of 1 million subscribers, 500,000, 300,000 to 200,000, 50,000 to 20,000 on his TikTok. He think he close to like 100,000 over there. There's a lot of people that they it's pretty, because TikTok is really easy to grow, and it's gonna really take over. It's like it's a lot of truth. Like that's why they really secretly was trying to ban it, but it was some other fishy stuff going on to try to make one person look good. Like I think it was agenda. Okay, you know what I'm saying, bro. We gonna talk real soon
Yeah.
behind the scenes. We can't say much on here. Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about though. Yeah, to make somebody, yeah. It was a part of the agenda. That's all it was.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the US of A, y'all.
Yeah, the
Hey,
you.
are you available Friday? I'm not sure what time, but are you free Friday?
Yeah, I had hit you up on Instagram, and I was telling you, yeah,
Okay.
I can I can most definitely hop on with you and when you in the champ. That'll be dope.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're gonna go live. Ray Mercer, let the people ask him some questions and stuff. Yeah, get Mr. Mercer on with me and Tucker World and chop it up.
Yeah, that's gonna be dope, man. Hey, speaking of that, when last time you talk to Coach, when
Oh,
last
he called me right after the Ray Mercer show because he was like, "Man, that was a great interview." Because he and Ray Mercer are pretty tight, and I didn't even know they knew each other. But me and Coach was supposed to go live last week, but I've been working so much that I haven't even been able to talk to you much or anybody. I've been working 16-hour days
I
back to
know,
back.
man, you've been like really like work. Like I was like, man, I'm gonna try to reach out to bro and see whenever he'll have that little, maybe whatever little time off. Because I know,
Yeah,
man, you've been, because when you told me, I was like, oh yeah, Big Bro back on that. He back on it for
yeah,
sure. So he's back, so I know it's been hectic the schedule, and then I know kind of spending a lot of time on with sis and the family, because I know. And congratulations too, man. Wow, I'm still blown like.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Appreciate that.
Yeah, congrats on that, man. But yeah, on Friday I'm available, man. And on top of that, we got to see if, man, we can get some of these other heads on here, man. Some of these young guys. I kind of want to instigate, not in that way, but kind of get
Yeah.
kind of talk to some of these little heads, man. Like, what's really
Right.
going on? Like why let's put some pressure. Like, we got to get these fights between y'all, man. Stop playing with us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Let's stop. Ain't no excuses. And then Turkey coming in the mix, so he putting that he throwing what they really want. But y'all need to. I think these guys need to want what they signed up for. What they started out. What was their true mission? What was the true objective? Is being a great fighter, but the legacy, the accolades. I think the money comes. Y'all, they putting themselves in position to get the money. But guess what? You got to show us that you set out and what you said you wanted to do. Come on, let's do it. But
Yeah. Absolutely.
I know, when it comes to the business side of boxing, the politics, I know when it comes to these promotional companies, these managers, these agents, these networks, these boom boom, I get all that. Sanctioning bodies, I get all that. These investors, I get all that. But at the end of the day, you the fighters gotta force the situation. And so
Yeah.
that's why I like when Turkey comes in and be like, nah, ain't no more excuses because I can give you what you're asking for easy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So no more. No more. Javante. Yeah, you got to give me such and such. Well, guess what? Come on, let's come negotiate. Ain't nothing holding back. Come on, what you say you want?
Yeah.
What? Nah, let's negotiate, and I could probably get you that 80 mil. How much Tyson Fury just got for Usyk? How much all these fighters got paid within these big events and on these
Yeah.
cards? How much they get? They getting that bag. Ain't no more excuses. Let's make
Yeah.
these fights happen.
Nah. Yeah, like Benavidez was just on All the Smoke, and he said Canelo and them tried to undercut him, like offered him 5 million. He's like, okay, I'll take it, and then they didn't call him back. So he's like, okay, they didn't think he's gonna accept the 5 million. He's like, yeah, I'll take it, and then they didn't get in touch with him. So it's like, ain't no more excuses now. Turkey's offering more money than they ever seen in their life, so they can't say, well, the money ain't right. That excuse is out the window now.
Man, bro, I'm telling you, man. Like,
That's right, Puro.
the merciless, yeah, man. He was a beast, man. He was a beast. He's one of my uncle, the one in Chicago. They're going to got the gym up in Chicago. That's one of his favorite fighters.
Yeah, man. Mercer was like I said, that Tommy Morrison knockout is one of the most brutal knockouts in boxing history, man. That's
Oh
almost
yeah, that was devastating.
yeah, that referee needs to be banned, man.
Yeah, man.
That dude took like 20 unanswered headshots.
That was crazy, bro. Like, when I tell you, a lot of people really.
Yeah.
I think my uncle. That's like, as far as one of all the within certain events, certain fights in boxing. That was one he used to talk about. He used to talk about, like, when we was like young teens and stuff like that, mainly.
Yeah.
And young adults, pretty much young adults as well. Yeah, he used to talk about that one, and one that he could never stop talking about. We used to have to hear it every time we come there, come around. The one we could not stop talking about is Evander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe when the guy flew in the goddamn rain, bro. He
Oh yeah,
cannot.
that was the second fight. Yeah, that was the rematch. That fight was crazy.
he can't he can't stop talking about that fight with nothing, because he was there. He was there. He was there for that fight. He was there. He went there that fight live. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, that was. I remember watching that live. I bought the pay per view. We was like, what in the world? Oh, Gaz, my channel is in WJ. Just type in WJ boxing and you'll see it. But yeah, man, I was watching that fight live and we were trying to figure out what just happened, man. And then they started beating that dude up once he landed in the crowd.
Man,
That Perry
oh
dude
my god, I feel
got
sorry
hands
for
and
this
feet
poor
on him.
guy. I feel sorry for that poor guy.
Yeah, they
I
beat
seen all the people wailing. I was like, oh
yeah, they was
snap.
like,
Somebody come get this man. Come get this man.
yeah, he took a worse beating than the two fighters in the ring. That dude was getting hands and feet put on him.
Bro, I was like this. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You could have a different opinion on it, and I can respect it. But I think that was all planned, bro. I think
It
to a
could
certain
have been.
extent, yeah.
It could
Yeah,
have been because Rock Newman was a kind of a, I don't want to say shady, but Rock Newman was something special, and his fighter was not doing that great. And so I don't know if he brought the parachute dude in to give Riddick Bowe a little rest because it took like about, I think, like 30 minutes for them to resume the fight. So, I don't know. It probably was planned, man. I don't know who, but maybe Rock Newman had something to do with it,
yeah.
allegedly.
man,
Allegedly.
man, listen, I don't. It's been a lot of funny stuff, going on in the sport for a little minute. So I wouldn't put it past them. Like I just know that I ain't gonna lie, man. But we knew that some couldn't get past us. Like we knew some fights was fixed, And I gotta be honest with you, big bro. You might not agree with me on this, or you might do agree with me because I know some normally when we go deep, we can kind of end up being, kind of adding it all up and putting two and two together and kind of, what I'm saying, using our elite level common sense. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like honestly, the Muhammad Ali and what's the name fight was fixed.
Oh, Sonny Liston?
No. One of the guys, one of the brothers.
Oh, you talking about you see
Spinks.
the Ali Spinks fight?
Yeah.
Oh, you think there was some funny business with that one?
I think that one was fixed. I think Ali kind of let him. I think they had needed the money, and I think he kind of did that fight so he can kind of get that money. He need that bag. He needed.
I'm gonna
Honestly,
have to go back and watch that, man. I ain't seen that in so long.
man, I know it's been forever, but I think so. There was some people kind of went, on the inside, kind of.
Thanks, Gas.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. What's up, Denise? Thanks for coming through.
what's going on, guys? What's going on, Denise? It's been a minute. Yeah, man. When I tell you, bro, it's been a lot of it's some fights, man. I feel like that, like, yeah, I don't know,
Well, for one, I know that Mike Tyson Jake Paul fight was rigged, and
I knew
I
you was gonna say
think
it,
everybody knows that, man.
man. The
That
way
was
Mike was pulling them punches like he had an hamstring, bro. Listen, Mike was pulling, man. Was
like,
goddamn. Mike was pulling them punches like he had a cramp or something, man. Listen,
like I said, all anybody has to do is rewind to the very day before that at the weigh-in. Mike slapped that dude so fast and moved back, no knee brace.
I know,
He
right?
slapped him and got out of position. The night of the fight, he's walking around like a robot and like he can't move. Very next night, he's tripping to the ring, can't get his foot in. I don't know if they drugged that dude or what, but how do you
They
go
ain't
from
drug no They ain't drug no Mike. You know what I'm saying? Mike played his role. He played his position. He do what he did what he was told. You know what I'm saying? He made that money like nah, you say no problem. I can do that, no problem. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure you got my like $25, $25 million, $30 million. And I'm cool, mate. I'm cool.
that's bad?
Bro,
And Mike
listen
tried
here.
to say, I don't need the money. I got the number one weed dispensary in the world.
Hey,
I don't
prove to my butt versus Porter was fixed, man. Listen here, bro.
Bud versus Porter was fixed.
Bro, listen.
Nah, I think he's joking.
He playing, bro. Just playing, man. He ain't playing, bro. He up here
Well,
joking, man.
Porter, didn't his dad stop that fight? Porter's dad.
Hey, listen. His dad did stop that fight, but but at the same time, I feel like the boy could have continued though. So could Piro be on or something? But then again, I don't agree. Because goddamn Porter was getting hit with some fast, goddamn plop, 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 plop. You know what I'm saying? But was like, okay, I'm down. I'm down. You said I'm down. Oh yeah. So I'm gonna just show you how I can make him go to how I can make him go down. You said I'm down on the score. Oh, okay, I'm gonna make him go down.
Yeah, it got pretty rough in there for him.
Man, Crawford turned to Super Saiyan Goku, boy. You know, listen here, boy. Canelo go get that little red face beat up. You hear me? Let's say I love Canelo, but listen, he ain't winning this one, bro. Like I
He
said, he
not
wouldn't win. Listen, like I said, he wasn't winning against Dimitri Bivol, and I almost got crucified up in the movie theaters. Listen, bro, he ain't winning this one, bro. He ain't, bro. He going to Canelo going to sleep, Perot. He going to sleep.
going to sleep.
My little cinnamon head going to sleep. You understand? My little Willy Wonka at the chocolate factory going to sleep. Whoop.
Take-
Let me stop.
Yeah, Canelo has one speed, man. He fights one way, man. He just stalks you down and breaks you down. And if he's not able to break you down,
And
then
Carrillo a monster though, big bro. See, you know what I'm saying? So now I gotta step to you on this, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it started, bro. Don't get it twisted now. Canelo he listen, he's skilled too. But all I'm saying is that Canelo bro. Like everybody can tell you, any fighter too. That boy monster now. Don't hey, but I'm gonna just tell you right now. I just feel like Crawford edges him, bro. I mean, listen. I would not be surprised if it was another Mayweather situation. You know what I'm saying? But in ways a little different. In ways more of maybe more of an entertaining fight because
yeah,
we know that Crawford throws more than Mayweather. And it's not just throwing more, he's going to make it count because he's so much of a sharpshooter and more of a explosive, technically sound, smart, properly calculated fighter that he can separate and make it look easy. He's not going to give up ground. He's not going to just make stupid and careless mistakes. He's one of the smartest fighters in the history of the sport. So
right.
when you have these elite level smart fighters, that sometimes can be the difference along with elite level superior skill. Okay.
Talk to him, Andrew. Talk
So
to him.
the separation ain't not gonna be always no power and no bigger fight because all the smallest fighters coming up from smaller weight classes was beating up bigger and stronger fighters. How skill, superior skill, superior fundamentals, superior strategies and techniques, superior elite level fundamentals. That's how Manny's was doing it. That's how the Lomachinkos was doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's how a lot of these great fighters in the history of the sport was doing it. You understand? So why the Sugar Ray Leonard was beating up bigger guys? How he was, beating them, his skill. It wasn't always just the size and the power. You know what I'm saying? Like Big Bro say, Evander Holyfield was a cruiserweight, basically a light heavyweight at one point.
Yeah.
Beating up bigger and fighting and giving problems to bigger guys. Natural heavyweights. So sometimes size is good to have and the power is good to have. But what I favor over anything, any day of the week, sometimes you can be a complete fighter to have all those things in your tool bag. But sometimes skill is all you will ever need. And sometimes when some can say two, oh yeah, they on that same level. They might be on the same level, but guess what? Sometimes superior elite level skills can separate one from the other and being smart at the same time. Because then they're not making certain mistakes and falling into certain traps like previous fighters did. Like, no, them niggas was making simple mistakes. They was making simple mistakes. Crawford don't make simple mistakes. Crawford make elite level, smart, calculated decisions, and he makes you make those mistakes. And he makes you make simple mistakes because you ain't got no choice because you ain't gonna be able to figure it out. And if you don't figure it out, you lost.
Lost. Take that L.
You know what I'm saying? So all them other guys are probably playing checkers with Canelo, falling right into that trap. But sometimes a guy come along and play chess. Sometimes a guy come along and play chess. And if you can't trap him, oh yeah, you lost.
Oh, you already you already know what they're gonna say, Andrew. When Terrence Crawford wins, they're gonna say the snack program, the snack,
They already saying it now. They already said
snack,
that shit. They already said it now.
snack.
Hey, no disrespect to some of them channels out there, but I hear them dudes say, yo, Victor Conte,
Yep.
testosterone powders and all that. What is gonna be next?
Big
Oh,
nice.
yeah, we gotta do the hair sample for Crawford. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We gotta do.
yeah,
Oh yeah, you can tell. Look how strong and powerful. Yeah, look at this body. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they gonna
yeah.
come. They gonna spin all kind of. They gonna have all kind of story. They're gonna have a remix. They're gonna have a part two. They're gonna have a trilogy to the story. They're gonna even throw some other little conspiracy theories into the story and all that as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shoot, they're gonna probably add Barney to the story. You know, if you know what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? Probably go back and throw some Barney into the story. They probably gonna throw some Reading Rainbow into the story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They just gonna mix it all up.
Yep. Yep.
They probably gonna throw some Simpson in the story. You know, go throw some Simpson in there with a little bit of Steve Urkel. They can throw that in. They go Family Matters on this. They gonna have seasons. They gonna have like 5 seasons, maybe 15 seasons.
Right.
They gonna have 10 parts of Rocky. They add
Yeah.
the Creed. They add like five more movies of the Creed.
Right. Yeah. I'm already knowing. I'm already knowing.
They gonna say Crawford went over to Asia and got some of that Asian power, Asian magic.
Yeah, especially if Crawford steps in the ring and he's looking like the bigger man, they're gonna be like, okay, he's on the juice and some snack. He combined the two. He put it in a protein shake.
They gonna say Crawford was on that Kablutarol. Oh dang, let me start. I ain't no disrespect. I ain't starting that. I ain't, never mind. My fault, bro. I'm tripping. I ain't mean to say that, bro. They
Yeah,
gonna
man.
say Crawford was on that Ostarine. How you say it?
Oh yeah, yeah. Hey, and they forget that Canelo got that stuff in that meat allegedly. It was some hamburger meat. Like, come on, y'all.
They boy. Hey,
Yeah, we're not gonna bring
listen.
that up about that hamburger meat.
Man, listen, nah.
He
But that's the problem. But this, I gotta be real though. I gotta be real. If you want testosterone powders and all that, I think that's what that snack is, right? But they saying there's certain like other illegal performance enhancements or whatever that ties in. Victor Conte dirty. With his history, his track record of helping fighters, you know what I'm saying, have superpowers, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that on certain enhancements and certain illegal substances and stuff. And come to find out that some fighters was accused of taking such and such, but some was nothing but herbs. Nothing but a herb, dog.
Herbs.
Bro. So I guess
That's
herbs is illegal.
the point.
So I guess
Ain't Devin Haney with Vic? Ain't Devin Haney with the snack?
a lot of them boys, man. If you're gonna throw one under, if you're gonna try to throw one under the bus, then dang, I guess, you know what I'm saying, the case is out. I guess everybody gotta, you know what I'm saying, everybody go down. Nino Brown, you know what I'm saying? If I go down, oh, y'all going down with me. You know what I'm saying? I guess Nino Brown tight tip. If one go down, all them niggas going down, right?
I heard someone else say that if I'm going down, I'm taking a whole lot of people with me.
A whole lot of people with me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I digress on that, bro. We have to say that for one of the backup pages. You know,
Yeah.
NWJ, the Jawbreakers podcast. We go all them. Yeah, we go. Yeah. They can have them backups. You know what I'm saying?
You see what Puro said? Puro said Vic gives Devin Haney the supplements he sells them at GNC. He's saying he gives Devin the knockoff stuff. Yeah, because it sure did help Devin when he fought Ryan, man. He got
Ryan crazy, man.
Ryan beat that dude senseless.
Hey, they say they gave him that knockout stuff. You gave him a little edge over Regis Prograis, you know what I'm saying? Gave him a little edge, let him come in a little bigger, a
I
little
know.
solid. And then so on top of that, he's like, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, don't give me as much for this rhyme. Just give me a
Yeah,
little bit, you know what I'm saying? But
little
I
tech.
get into it, but nigga, they didn't tell you that it ain't gonna help you from hand speed and them punches coming fast across your
Yeah,
head like
it ain't gonna help your chin. He said Devin needs a refund.
yeah, he showed up dude need a refund because he thought he could stand in the pocket with Ryan. All that stuff. Nah, nigga. You
yeah,
got that knockoff.
they was clowning Devin the other day when he tried to go at Sylvester Stallone, talking about Stallone don't know a left hook from a fish hook. Someone
Man,
posted a picture of Ryan Garcia hitting him with a left hook. They said, "Well, you definitely know what a left hook is."
hey, bro, what's wrong with these fighters still wearing diapers coming at the OGs like that, bro?
Yeah, dude, like coming at Stallone, man. That dude been in the game since the '70s, man. Like, leave
This
Stallone
this this
alone,
man this man this man walking around wearing Power Ranger boxers and he trying to come at the OG Sylvester Stallone, bro. I mean
man. Yeah,
he wearing
over
Power Ranger, he wearing dinosaur pull-ups, I meant to say.
dinosaur pull some Barney pull-ups, huh?
Hey, hey, the fruity balloon brand. I forgot what they call it. Fruity. What is just call them?
Yeah, man, the fruit of the loom, man. Absolutely.
Nigga, if you don't go somewhere with them little tight pull ups, all nigga try to come at the legend. Like,
Yeah, it's like Devin Haney, man. I think he reacts. He don't think first. It's like, dude, people already don't really like you for trying to take Ryan to court instead of just fighting it out in the ring, and then you go at Sylvester Stallone, like, dude. And then he tried to take it back. Oh, I like Rocky. I like,
nah, he
man.
just doing that for clout, man. Y'all, them dudes is getting so weak and sorry when it comes to try to get clout off of other people. It's like I gotta stop that junk. Like, no disrespect to them Haney's, bro. Like, Bill, you know what I'm saying, and Lil Dale, but listen, bro, y'all, we seeing what y'all do. We paying close attention. We doing deep observation on y'all little sneaky little tactics and moves, bro. And junk is getting played out, bro. What you need to do and what needs to happen is talk is cheap. Now I know you got to talk to try to, get you be relevant and kind of, maybe lead and build up to something. But in the end of the day, do your now you just got your behind whooped, boy. So you got to redeem yourself in that rain before you been running your mouth like that, son, because it's only going. Yeah, people ain't
I agree,
hearing you. People ain't
bro.
hearing you like that, bro. People ain't trying to hear what you got to say right now because you just got out of World War II. You know what I'm saying? And you was on the end, you was on the bad end of that war. So all I'm saying is you gotta reestablish yourself, not doing all that talking, but putting up some entertaining action up in that ring. You know what I'm saying? You gotta dominate. You gotta come back and stand. And I know you can, but I ain't talking about just don't little point and just outpointing your fighter and with that boring stuff. And I don't got nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with sticking to moving it. You know what I'm saying? Being technically sound with it. But at the end of the day, you gotta go in there. You gotta really go in there and beat somebody up, bro. You can't be boring. Like you can't. That's not gonna be good enough. And then I like to see you with a solid opponent. It ain't got to be no Ryan or no Shakur. You might need a little tune up. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if I can slightly can give you some props if you do come back against a solid name. So I'm thinking something like more like a Pitbull, Isaac Cruz, a Pitbull, or coming back against somebody. Not no roller, nah, nigga. I don't give you no count. I don't give you no credit for like. Don't disrespect little roller, but I don't give you no credit for that, bro. Roller just being kind of acting stupid lately. I don't know. He might be really retarded. No disrespect though. Not to, you don't speak that on nobody child, but yeah. He just kind of special, and so the nigga just I don't know. So I don't want you fight. Don't fight him. So like
Yeah.
literally, like listen though, fight somebody that's gonna fight fight somebody. Let me stop, man. Lord forget. Hey,
Yeah.
to
Rolly
come back,
might need to change his name to Smokey, man. Rolly be talking crazy.
man. Rolly and Adrian Broner need to just really just get me smacked. Somebody need to smack them hard in their face with some powder or something. I don't know.
Yeah, Keith Thurman, Rolly, and Adrian Bronner all need to take a dude's trip out and just like leave the sport and just like find maybe they could get into telemarketing or something,
Yeah,
It
I
need to
mean, Bon Scott says great fight if it happens. Nick Ball and Naoya Inoue, and I'm gonna just gotta be straightforward with my brother Bon Scott. A Piro, yeah, Piro. You know how he is, man. You know it's all love and respect. You know we love all these guys. We respect them for even getting in there and being trying to be great. But all the certain little shenanigans and all that, come on, you get played out. So that's all I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, Pure says they turkey guaranteeing the purses, and now people actually want to see the. Actually, man, he came in, he changed the landscape, and I love what he's doing. And I think this is putting a battery in a lot of these guys back. You know what I'm saying? And they getting accommodated properly, so it's no more excuses. It's time to fight. And stop talking and stop being going out acting stupid outside the ring. You know what I'm saying? You know, being ridiculous and stay focused and stay motivated and stay having that drive. You know what I'm saying? To be the best and go down and when it's all said and done in history, solidifying their legacy. It's what it's all about. And then on top of that, my brother Bon Scott says, big bro, he says Nick Ball. He said if it happens, a great fight. Nick Ball, that's my boy. I love the kid. I love the kid against Naoya Inoue, monster. I love that kid. You know what I'm saying? And so I think that's a great fight. Stylistically, it's a very competitive, challenging fight that leads to Naoya Inoue stopping him. Yeah, that's his first defeat. That's Nick Ball first defeat right there. Hands down, first defeat. You know what I'm saying? I love Nick Ball, man. That dude is a little monster right there. A little bulldog, a little red nose pit, blue nose, red nose pit, little bulldog. But yeah, but that bulldog gonna run up against that little bulldog gonna come up against Godzilla that night, and then he's not gonna be able to prevail against that Titan. I'm sorry. Naoya Inoue's bro is just he's along with them greats. He's along with them greats, man. Yeah, I ain't want to say it like that, but that's pretty much like an easy word for Naoya. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Nick Ball destroys a lot of guys. He be a problem. His style is difficult. His ruggedness, his ferociousness, his elusiveness in ways. It's like the pressure, the dangerous inside fighting. You know what I'm saying? The way he rips to your body, sneaks up to the head, sneaky little uppercut, boom, boom, run two, slip on the roll. He can be difficult. He can. But Naoya in a way figures him out, separates and stop him. I'm sorry. It's just how I see it. No, in a way, it's just two of a complete fighter, bro. He's one of them Crawfords. He's one of them Olazana Usyks. He's one of them. I think he got a little in ways can remind you with the explosiveness of a To, which is another young great fighter to me. And it's and he's decent. He's a decent, technically sound inside fighter, boxer puncher in way, but more of that slugger, technically sound, dangerous inside fighter, man. And so I feel like his style caused all kind of problems for so many different styles and fighters. But I think that Noel separates on a superior elite level and dominate him, bro. He's gonna stop him. He's gonna have him running into all kind of. Okay, never mind. I want to see it though, but yeah, I just kind of like know the outcome of that, you know. I never judge a book by its cover. I never kind of fight it out. You never know, but I just how I kind of see it, man. Piro says, big bro, I know he your dude, AT, but I think he extremely overrated, overhyped and overrated. Nothing about this kid is overrated, bro. He beat and destroyed a superior per boxer puncher in Stephen Fulton, bro. Like, and certain other caliber fighters, bro. You know what I'm saying? So if you saying he overrated, then you're saying that a great fighter that one of my favorite fighters that he also destroyed, and it was a solid fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was two of my favorite fighters. No Nino Daenerys in the rematch, and I know we're gonna say age decline of the same fighter. The first fight, when you have two superior elite level fighters going at it, challenging themselves, and when you have one Hall of Famer, yes, and he's a future Hall of Famer, but when you have a Hall of Famer like Nonino Daenerys tell you about a fighter and how he is and what he's capable of, and then when you have Hall of Famers that's telling you the same thing, other Hall of Fame fighters, that's all you need to know. I can never see it no different.
He said, Andrew, he's talking about Nick Ball.
Oh shoot, Piro slapped me. Like you can just hit me in the face with my jaw, Piro. Hit me in my jaw. Listen, Piro, hit me in my jaw, bro. When you see me, we gonna meet up for a fight. We gonna all come together, and I want you to just hit me with your best shot, bro. Just hit me straight in the chin, bro. Like just hit me on the chin, Piro. Hit me in the nose, cause I wanna kind of start breathing for a second. You know what I'm
Yeah, because
saying?
Bon Scott said, ask Vargas if he overrates Ball.
Exactly, bro. And then see, listen here. But I want you to just smack me though, Piro, please, big bro. I want you to smack the mess out of me for being stupid. For some reason I knew you couldn't be talking about no way, bro. I'm sorry, Piro. Please forgive me, bro. Oh snap, bro.
I was
Nick,
kind of mixed up too. I thought he was talking about
my fault, Piro. Listen, Piro, I respect your opinion, like if you yeah, however you see it, whether you disagree or agree, I respect your opinion, bro. But for real though, when you see me smack the fire out of me, bro, smack the smack the heck out of me, bro, like them smacking contests, them dudes be slapping, just
gorilla pimp
sit,
slap.
yeah, bro. Like Puro, don't hold back now. I know I'm your brother and everything, but Puro, don't hold back, bro. Smack the mess up out of me, bro. You better make sure you like lean back like this here. Like they feel it all up in your bones and all in your arms, you know what I'm saying? And extend like this here. And I want you to swing as hard as you can, full force. And I'm gonna make sure, even though it might not put me down, I'm gonna just go down. But you might smack the heck out of me. I don't know, boy. You got that. You got there. You just a little strong. Puro got them. Puro got them strong, boy. You got them little.
I
You
think
got.
Ball's a bit overrated myself. I mean, I think he's okay, but I don't think he's a world beater.
Man, Ball is an entertaining fighter, big bro. He's an entertaining fighter. He's solid. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's some things that fighters don't look at. I mean, not fighters, but people don't look at that he can do very well. You know what I'm saying? And that would make him a little awkward and difficult and skilled in a way. And I think that it kind of get overlooked because they only looking at one thing: him destroying guys and walking over them, overwhelming them with accumulation of punches. You know what I'm saying? And just mauling them and just pressuring them and pushing them back, exploding with combination of flurry of punch, accumulation of strong shots to some to can be at times even when he fatigues, throwing little fatigue shots. He's just going to depression, the relentless, the ferociousness, and then the way he can mix it up properly too. He can come awkward, like he can be like throw the hook and then he'll sneak the uppercut and then he'll slip down to just come back. He can be a little crafty at times in ways, but certain styles, but like in a way, a dude that's gonna separate, that's gonna get in and out, boom, boom, side, left, right, boom, in, out, turn. Like that guy is gonna be just it's like a puzzle he ain't gonna be able to figure out to a certain extent. Yeah. And he gonna be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? He's like the road runner. You know what I'm saying? Like he's gonna be all like hitting them from angles and
right.
It's just in a way, it's a science. It's a boxing scientist in that ring, bro. Like it's just gonna be crazy.
Like Teddy Atlas says, some fighters are special, but then some fighters are even more special. So you can have a special fighter, then you have a dude who's basically born to box. It's in his DNA. So in a way, he's one of those special dudes, man. Like Crawford special, man. Like
yeah,
certain dudes, they were just born to do what they do.
No disrespect, but take a breath, Andrew. Have a conversation. We is having a conversation, Chat Perry. What you talking about, brother? No, we having a conversation. This is what we do. We talk boxing, brother. We passionate about this. This is what we love. This is what we do. So telling me no disrespect, but take a breath, Andrew. Have a conversation. If I don't need to take a breath and have a conversation, if I ain't having no conversation, I won't be on this panel, brother. I love you though, Chat Perry. Though, just being honest though with you, bro. No disrespect.
It will be a good fight either way. Inoue is coming up in weight, and the fight won't be in Japan, but I got Inoue.
Okay, so Puro says he reminds me a lot of Josh Warrington was a monster, bro. Like that was one of my favorite fighters, British fighters right there. Like Josh Warrington was a solid little monster, bro. Like I ain't gonna even lie to you, but to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying? I got Nick Ball. People counting my boy Nick Ball. Like, I got Nick Ball by knockout over in the way. You know what I'm saying? I know he gonna lose, but I got Nick Ball. You know what I'm saying? I got Nick Ball. He gonna hit, but the miss out of in the way, and it's gonna throw him off, and he gonna be the same fighter. And Nick Ball gonna ball his little head. His little
Bring
Bruce Lee looking,
a
his little Manny Pacquiao Bruce Lee looking head. He gonna bowl that boy. I'm just playing.
Oh man.
That's man. That's but it's gonna be entertaining though. In the first couple of rounds though, I feel. Cause ball gonna come at him though, but rushing anyway.
Yeah, that's gonna be like something he ain't never faced before. You're gonna be like, man, did I choose the right career path? Like, man, is Walmart hiring right now? Yeah, that's some dudes you just know, okay, it's gonna be a long night right here. You already know you in for a fight.
Yeah, man. That Nick Ball be all over. Ain't he know what it is. Hey, listen, that Nick Ball gonna come running in. He just going crazy on it. Hey, Nick Ball ain't gonna be like, man, I don't care what nobody say. You know, monster, bro. I'm for the show you monster.
Yeah, like I'm gonna make an example.
Hey, he do. Hey, he kind of remind you. Hey, Pure know what I'm talking about, bro. I know you know what I'm talking about too. But listen, he kind of remind you of Isaac Pittman Cruz. That fool get like, nah, bro, all that boxing stuff. Nah, bro, I'm finna take that from you, boy. I'm gonna be in your chest.
Yeah, that's pretty much what Derek Chisora just told Otto Wallin to his face. He's like, no, dude, it's not. He's like, we're not boxing, dude. It's a fight. He's like, ain't no, I'm a jab and then move. He's like, no, dude, we're fighting. There ain't no boxing. I'm gonna step to you and I'm gonna hit you.
Yeah, hey man, hey, I missed that because I think I see a video you did. I ended up falling asleep probably like a few minutes after because I stayed up so late, barely went to bed for a day, and so as I went back to watch it, and you had me rolling, bro. When you were saying like, okay, now I want to see this fight now. Like there at the show, I was trying to get into the mind of all of my league.
Yeah, dude, Derek Chisora, dude.
Hey, listen, Marlene's solid, bro. But listen, he's solid, bro. But listen, he don't know that. Listen, bro, you been not. I'm telling you, you thought Joshua was a problem. Like it's the difference between just getting stopped and then getting literally roughed up. You know what I'm saying? And so he better be on his P's and Q's, man, because
dude,
the sure is the
man. Chisora told him, he said, dude, AJ hit you so hard, dude, if the ropes weren't there, you would have tried to leave the building. He said, dude, the ropes is the only thing kept you from exiting the building.
yeah, bruv. I tell you, bruv. Yeah, if Joshua was knocked you out the ring, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like what you don't understand, mate. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit you with cheeseburgers.
Yeah.
And after I'm going to hit you with Five Guys cheeseburgers, mate.
Yeah.
You understand? Do you understand me? You understand? So after I destroy you, Valin, I'm going to get you Five Guys burger. We're going to eat, mate, after the fight. But I'm going to hit you with some Five Guys burgers across your head, mate, in that ring. You understand me?
That dude's hilarious, man.
Hey, man, Dale boy, like, listen, that dude, I'm telling you, him, Dillian White, and that Fury, bro. You talking about three of the funniest British fighters in the
They hilarious, man.
Bro, listen, and used to always say this. If like, cause it was fun. It was funny when him and Dillian White clashed, and they little press conference a while back when they fought. I think both press conferences because they had 2 fights. Them dudes had me rolling, man.
Yeah, they go at it, man.
Hey, you know what's funny though? Derek Deshawn and Vladimir Klitschko. No. Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Bro, Derek Deshawn don't care.
Nah, he and David Hay went at it too.
Yeah, that was.
Derek Chisora, man. Derek Chisora just be like, dude, I like violence. I walk down the street hoping somebody fights with me. That dude's crazy, man.
Hey,
I think intimidated Joe Joyce at that face off because he's telling him it's not in you. It's not in you. That's what he kept telling Otto Wylene. He's like, dude, you can box, but you just like it's not in you to be like tough. It's not in you. You ain't got the dog in you. Otto Wylene sitting there gulping, taking big gulps of saliva. Like, dude, are you scared? Like, he looked like he was really scared. I'm like, come on, man. Like, dude, he's just letting Derek Chisora son him like he's a little child or something. I told Derek Chisora, like, dude, we can move the table and scrap right now, homie. What's up?
Hey, what's they like? They fought, like they fought. I was like, boy, Josh. I was like, well, I did not. In a way, I didn't see it coming. But I was like, man, boy, Joshua, put you on your little head, boy. Who you talking to? Coming at Joshua like that? He's like, I'm ready to go right now. I'm ready to go right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's like, hey, he's like, Daniel, like Joshua.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, bro.
They don't sit across from me and try to tell me how I'm gonna answer the question and stick out his hand and then flip me off. I'd be like, dude, we can just end the conversation and we could just get it on right now. Like,
hey, I'm like, hey, big bro, for real. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, I'm like, here go. I'm like,
yeah.
So let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, brother. Let me tell you something, Derek Tashara. Let me tell you, brother, that I'm going to tap my fist, shine that thing up nicely. Well, my glove, my boxing glove, shine that thing up nicely. Turn that something sideways and stick it up. I think I'm gonna go the Rock, the Wayne Johnson on that nigga. Like, nigga, this bro, I'll go Hollywood Hulk Hogan on that nigga. Oh yeah, brother, you're gonna get this madness in that ring that night, brother. Oh yeah, who think you talking to? Oh yeah,
I know, man.
That's Macho Man. No, that's Macho Man. That's what I meant to say, Macho
Man.
Yeah. Hey, bro. I was like, man, who you talking to, Derek? I love you, bro, but hey, boy, all they trying to get in my head, bro. Boy, listen, you better chill, boy.
I think Otto Wylene is still messed up from that AJ fight. I think that took some confidence out of him because he had a whole lot to say about AJ, like talking about he had mental problems, and then now it's like he got a mental problem. He's sitting there taking all that smack talk from Chisora. Like, man, you don't stand up for yourself.
Man, seriously, bro.
Like, disgusted with Otto Wylene. Like, dude, say something.
Our brother Bon Scott Puro laughing. And Puro says, but Daniel cracked that's some more chin. Hey, Bon Scott says, he says Puro, he's talking to Puro. He says that was a good fight. Canelo basically beat Smith into submission. Man, I ain't, boy. You talking about Callum Smith. I ain't gonna do a lot to you, man. Like, I don't know if I don't want to get into that. But I mean, Callum Smith surprised me in that fight. I ain't gonna do a lot to you. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, Callum Smith, like, you know, he did go 12. You know, he went 12 with Canelo, but like, shoot, he's supposed to. But I just felt like, man, he ended up just, I don't know. It just I don't know if he wasn't the same fighter or he just really just is like he was off that fight. I don't know, bro. Like, because when you see Callum Smith, which he was the guy at 168. Like, he was the guy. And so for Canelo to go in there and do what he was doing, I was like, I don't know, bro. Something don't seem right. But not taking nothing away from Canelo Alvarez. I'm really not. But I don't know, bro.
That's
you know what I'm trying to say, but I'm not gonna say it.
yeah, that's true what you're saying, Bon Scott, about Otto Wylene. Yeah, he's living off that cut eye with Fury, and then AJ kind of exposed him.
Yeah, Valine, I think he's still solid, big bro. Honestly, I think he still can be it's gonna be a fight. If he comes in, you know, come in like and just not
Yeah,
just
can't,
be.
can't
Yeah,
get bullied.
he can't do what he did against Joshua, but I'm not taking nothing away from Joshua. Joshua came in with a very beautiful game plan, and the jab was did it. I think the jab and Joshua working that jab. I said Joshua worked that jab, set up to the nice 1-2, the 1-2-3, and frustrating him with the jabs to the body jab to the head. Like they worked that jab to set up certain decent shots, counters, bull, 2-punch, 3-punch combinations, single shots, at times countering effectively, beautifully. If I think that's gonna set up the massive boom, 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 power shots coming after. And I feel like he did that. I think that should have been the same game plan that he should have executed going up against Danny DeBarge, bro. And I think now he knows he have to do that and kind of get back to the movement, like just being smart and sharpen up that defense. I think he got a little reckless at times, but I think
Right.
it's due to the that monster mode of Danny Dubois just exploding and then properly setting up nice, decent, powerful, explosive like combinations and counters. So Joshua was it threw him off. Like I don't know, bro. But I
Yeah.
think he knows better. I think he knows what adjustments he need to make going into if it ever be a rematch. I don't know.
Hey Andrew, do you think a lot of people are saying Ben Davison got him knocked out by telling him to throw that uppercut, and that's just what got him stopped? Do you think that Ben Davison is to blame, or do you think AJ should continue his tour of trying to find a trainer? Do you think Ben Davison? I was a big Ben Davison guy until that fight, and he kind of dropped the ball on that one. So I
Yeah, I
don't know.
think
I'm trying to figure it out.
yeah. I know some people might not agree with me on this. Some probably will. Well, I see it from both ways. I see it from Ben Davison end, and I also see it from a fighter that was kind of being stubborn and kind of frustrated a little bit and kind of thrown off. So I feel Joshua made some um some very poor mistakes. I feel like he made some very poor mistakes. I saw what Ben Davison was working with Joshua on, and that's what allowed him to execute within the previous fight. Okay. And so I think what people tend to do and what they like to do is kind of crucify the trainer when a fighter don't properly execute a game plan and make mistakes on his own behalf in that ring. You know what I'm saying? And I think throwing that wild uppercut from a distance and it being where you throwing it a certain way and you in the line of fire and then your head positioned a certain way. Ben Davison went and showing him that. He showed him properly how to do that, and he showed it within fights, the leading up to that fight. And so for him to fully get crucified for mistakes that the fighter was making and was not listening and thoroughly executing the game plan like previously so, and it worked. And I just sometimes you got to remember the other fighter across from him can force him to make certain mistakes or frustrate him or throw him off and have him kind of all over the place because it's going to be at a fast pace to a certain extent where he's dominating in ways where he's just going to feel that he's going to do what he needs to do at a certain time, and it's not what he needs to do because he's not thinking fully. You know what I'm saying? And so I think it's accumulation of a few things. My thing is Ben Davison, yes, I feel like letting him know and reminding him, no, there's certain shots you don't throw at a certain moment of the fight where the fighter has slight can capitalize on certain mistakes when he's at a certain when he had a certain mindset that I'm gonna capitalize every time he throw that uppercut boom, even he leaning right here, landing. He's following right to that jab, boom, straight right, or whatever stands from orthodox to southpaw. Boom, hit him with that left, hit him with that right, boom, counter right. He come lean in, boom, sneaker uppercut, come follow up with a overhand left or overhand right, or follow up with a left hook, right hook, boom, 1-2 down the middle, boom. So certain shots, and I feel like he was capitalizing on so many reckless, wild shots, wide shots Joshua was throwing at times.
Yeah.
I like this is not the fighter this is not a smart fighter that I'm used to seeing, but it takes nothing away from what Dubois was doing so well in a very ferocious, monstrous way. You know what I'm saying? And being smart and being calculated, properly making the good adjustments, capitalizing on Joshua's mistakes in rhythm, throwing him off his rhythm, frustrating him, confusing him, and then hitting him with explosive, awkward shots. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so the Daniel Dubois had a sick game plan going in there, neutralizing and taking away, from Joshua's really power and certain counter power. He took his shots, man. I was like, he walking through it, and it was a whole nother beast in that ring, bro. Whole nother beast.
Yeah, he totally fought the wrong fight. He looked focused going into the ring, but then his hands dropped, and you can't drop your hands against a guy like Daniel Dubois. Hey, Bon Scott, what you say is true, man. It did remind me of that scene from Goodfellas. You think I'm funny? Yeah, man. But yeah, and if AJ and Dubois fight again, AJ has to stay behind the jab, man. He's got to keep that jab in Dubois' face and not panic when Dubois throws a bunch of a flurry or he throws a combination. He can't panic. I think AJ sometimes starts to panic, like, am I in trouble? Am I in trouble? Like, just stay calm, keep your hands up, move your head, and, don't panic. That's the key.
Yeah, that's true, bro. 100% true.
Man, we've been on here, man. I better get off here, bro.
Man, yeah, man. I was gonna say, man, what you go in today or later on tonight, this evening?
Nah, I gotta take the wife home at what time is it? She gets off at 8. So
oh shoot, is it 5:29? It's the same time in Georgia, right?
Yeah, it's about it's 5:29. So I gotta get her in about less than 3 hours.
Yeah, man. Make sure you if you can, man, get your little rest in if you can, man.
I'm gonna try to get a little sleep before I hit the road, and then I'll probably do some videos, maybe go live later on in the day, and then do one Friday, get Ray Mercer and you up in the building, and yeah, I guess we'll call it a night, man. I appreciate you coming through and everybody in the chat, man. Thank you guys we've been on here like what,
2 hours? Over 2 hours, yeah, over 2 hours. Man, I appreciate you for having me, man. As I know it's been a minute since the guys seen us together, everybody saw. Yeah, man. But it's nothing but love and blessings, man. And I'll always keep up the excellent work, man. I love what you've been doing lately, man. And you one of the guys, that's part of the family that always motivating, inspiring, and encouraging me and keeping me, on my feet, so always for many years, man. Now appreciate you and nothing but love and respect and honor and blessings, man.
Hey, man, same to you, man. Appreciate you. Love the rap videos, love the motivational things you post on Facebook. And yeah, we're gonna have to do it more. I just gotta work around my schedule. We'll do these lives more. I'll go to your channel and we'll do some live streams. And problem is I'm working on the weekends now, so I'm gonna have to take one of these Saturdays off I'm definitely taking off the Saturday of this big fight. I'm gonna take that day off. I'm not missing that fight.
Yes, sir. That's gonna be dope, man. Yeah, man. But yeah, big bro, most definitely, always, man. You know what it is, and make sure you get you some rest. And tell sis I say hello, and and
Okay.
my nephew, little Roos, whenever you get a chance. Yes.
I tell Lennox, you said what's up, man, and I appreciate you spread love to your mom and your daughter, and LSR forever. Be fearless, yay, yay. Any shout outs you want to give, Andrew?
Yeah, I just want to say shout out to all our great brothers in the chat, man. Every single one of you guys that came and join my big bro and to listen to us chop it up and have a good boxing, a great, excellent boxing conversation, and talk about some good fights coming up and some anticipated fights, man. So stay tuned. We got a lot more coming, man, and much love and respect and blessings to every single one of you guys as well. And big bro, get you some rest, man. And
Yeah.
we gonna chop it up soon, man.
Okay, man. You too, man. Get some sleep, bro.
Yes, sir.
Okay, man. Peace.
Peace, brother.
All right.